Maybe I should just load my game before I even start the streams, because it always scares me how loud the menu music is. So you may notice, if you were here last time, that we're in a different location. We're actually, here. We're over here, to the right of the Larswood, because I never fully explored this area. Off-stream, I actually did something off-stream. Speaking of rain, there it is. Off-stream, I went and I basically sold a bunch of stuff. According to people's suggestions, if you go bother the wizard in High Hedge, he will sell you stuff, and I did that. I bought some new spells, I bought a potion bag, and there's some other stuff that was kind of expensive that I could have gotten, but I don't know if I really need it anyway. So you may notice that our inventories are very barren now. We're not chock full of things, except for Porzon here, carrying 1,000 darts, but because I've decided to make him a dart specialist. Even though darts seem like they're probably not as good as the bullets with the sling, because these have their own quiver. Darts don't have a quiver, so you have to put them in your inventory, then manually drag them over. Which kind of sucks, because, you know, you kind of ideally want to have spells that you want to use right here, but anyway. So I've kind of rearranged some stuff. I bought some, like, electric bullets, and, well, that one's ice, but electric bullets, and some similar ones. We got acid, ice, and fire over here for darts. The cool thing about darts is you can throw them faster. You can throw them faster than you can launch bullets, because these have a speed of 5. And these have a speed of 2, I think. Yeah, 2. I think that's the same across. Oh no, these have a speed of 1. So you can just chuck those things very fast, which could be useful. But yeah. Also, this is only if it's equipped. That's good to know. I didn't realize this had fire resistance. Because theoretically, I could just take that off and just double equip him with darts. But this does grant him some armor if it's, you know, actually equipped in his hand, I assume, so. Yeah. For now, let's do that. I didn't buy any new arrows, I just kind of sorted things around. But yeah, I did, because we have this new potion bag, which is going to be on my main character, because I always throw all the potions on them. I kind of distributed things that would generally be good for different characters across the board. So like here we have a bunch of like strength potions and things, so maybe I'll remember to use them. Minsk has a lot of constitution and also strength-based items and things to basically give him more defense, because I have far more HP than he does, and he tends to take the brunt of all the damage because everybody targets him instead. Probably because he has lower HP or something. Emoan has some like random stuff that she can throw, or this thing which can help her, you know, pick locks and things better if I need her to. He has some other explosive things. I didn't want to hand these to him because he already has arrows, but the characters who I would hand it to, they already have bullets and things and scrolls, so they don't need more things clogging up their inventory. They have all these staves and things. So, yeah. I think that about does it. I don't think anything else really changed. Other than maybe identifying a couple things, like here we have a Legacy of the Masters thing, which gives us some more Thaco and damage. I sold some other items that weren't very useful, and I think that's about it. I think otherwise we have pretty much the same stuff we had before. Anyway, I went ahead and traveled over here, and
I've got this.
Also, how much money do we have? We have 9,650. I think all of those bandit scalps only gave us about 500 gold. So not that much. But, you know, it's still probably worth it overselling magic items, so. Yeah, so we're just gonna explore around here, and once we finish up here, I think we're gonna just have to look at other quests that we can do. And otherwise, because we've been most everywhere, figure out how to get into the Cloakwood, because we currently can't go there. I assume we have to go to the Friendly Arm Inn and find somebody there first, or show the notes that we have to somebody else. And then they'll tell us how to go through the Cloakwood. I'm sure it's in our journal somewhere. We'll figure it out. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna attack this thing. These things do a lot of poison.
Right.
Oh, okay, well, we killed that one very fast. Good job.
Don't worry about me.
We just need to be very careful not to aggro too many spiders. Because those things are a little crazy. Oh, there's an ettercap. These guys aren't too bad. They spit acid or something, but they don't seem to be doing that much.
Onward to futility.
There's some ruins over here. Ooh. It is so sad to have met you this fine day. Normally we would be quite ecstatic to have visitors, but in these troubled times we really do desire privacy. We just can't afford to have anyone knowing that we're here. That is why you must die. Oh, man. Aw. We're not scared of a bunch of posturing red-robed freaks. Seems like... I mean, it's possible these guys are those evil red wizards.
Please don't kill us. We don't want to die.
Yeah, I ain't scared of you punks. A group of arrogant whelps. This is such a reward. It will make your deaths all the more sweet. Yeah, you seem like a nice guy to be around. Yeah, just some gals being pals on some musty ruins. You guys may want to move. Oh gosh, there's a lot of them. Alright, well see, this is exactly why we have spells like Hold Person.
This way.
We're all doomed.
That one seems to be a spellcaster. So we're gonna try to aim for that one. Shoot, I forgot you don't have any of those memorized. Well, fireballs it is, you know? Fireballs it is. We do have wands of paralyzation, but I mean, why do that? Well, we can just chuck more fireballs, you know?
What do you need? I've got this.
See, it was easy. Easy peasy. We got it.
Tell me, I've got this.
just chuck some fireballs and all of our problems get solved. And those are also like instant casts too, because they're from things. Yeah, why blind someone with glitter dust if you can just chuck some fireballs? It's easy. And we have like 30 of the things in our pocket. They're actually
I'm
all
gone.
good things. Ooh, give me more. Okay, we're full. What is this? A mysterious ring. These are probably robes of resist some random element. More darts for him. I also decided to give my better healing potions to our fighters in the front because they're going to need it more in combat. Whereas everybody else has kind of wimpy stuff because they have lower HP counts anyway. So that makes more sense. I'll just give these over to... I don't know. Actually, Zahn probably needs them. He has the lowest HP of everyone. Here you go. Who has... Okay, she has the most space. I don't think anybody currently has Identify memorized. Remove magic. That seems cool. Is that removing... Dispels magical effects upon any enemies within the area. Well, that seems very good. Includes effects given from spells, potions, and certain magical items like wands. It does not affect enchanted magical items. Okay. The best chance of successfully dispelling is 50%. For every level that the caster of remove magic is above the original caster, her chance of success increases by 5%. For every level that the caster of remove magic is below, the chance decreases by 10%. There's always at least a 1% chance of success or failure. Well, that's good to know. So basically, if you're higher level than the thing, then you have more chance to succeed. It dispels individual effects of grease, web, stinking cloud, and other such spells. It doesn't dispel the AoE. Well, that's nice. So if, like, you know, you can just, like, cast this in an area to, like, remove web, and then, like, just try to run before you get webbed again. That's not bad. That sounds like something that would be useful for maybe him. But he has all the hold persons now, so I'm like... this is trash. We don't need grease. Protection from petrification. Wait, she can learn that? Heck, learn it. So I don't know who to give that to, because she has like all like the powerful stuff, and he has all the other things. I guess I'll just make him learn it. So he already has a lot more level 3 stuff now that's like useful. He has all these things to, you know, dispel things already. Should I give her some? Probably. Because there might be situations where it's like she can just have a bunch of those and she doesn't need to, you know. What's this? That's abjuration. What are you? Are you an you're an enchanter. Enchantment school specifically. Okay. Or she's evocation. Good. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'll just give it to her so like they have even stuffs. Okay, we have more stuff to pick up. Trash. That one's like he can use it, so sure. Blinds, not bad. This is oh, that's the Scorcher one. Ooh. Can both of you use that? No, only she can. Well, sure. And a bunch more clothes. Okay. I think at this point you can identify most of these. That's cold, electrical, fire, cold. Okay. The whole spectrum of things. I guess she can hold on to that for now. Because I don't think we have any spells memorized. No. Okay. Probably wouldn't be a bad time to rest, but I don't want to wake up and get surrounded by spiders, so probably a bad idea. Oh. Just a random brick of concrete. It was out here for no particular reason. I mean, the thing looks like they're maybe making blood sacrifices on it or something. I don't know. There's a spooter. It was a huge spooter. Oh god, there's many huge spooters. Alright, we know what to do about spooters.
Life is so hollow.
Yes,
You're a queer fellow.
I've got this.
Shoot, they moved too fast.
Give it to me straight.
Get him! Okay, these were getting taken down a lot faster than those other ones.
I've got this.
Those other ones we were having a hard time hitting any of them. Probably because his strength score was so low. The only thing is if I use up a lot of those fireballs, it's gonna cost a lot of money versus just like casting ones that I've memorized, which is free. Oh, hello. Farrington.
What you want?
A Tasloy has stolen my scroll of wisdom, Wanderer, and fled eastward toward the Ettercap's lair. The poor Tasloy is probably quite dead by now, but the Ettercaps, of course, will not recognize the scroll's value. If you could retrieve it for me, I promise to brighten your karma. Oh, okay. Sure. I like having my karma brightened. That doesn't sound like a bad thing. Probably should keep double checking for hidden caches, but it would be glowing pretty brightly from it. I think even if you're not in the area, they would be glowing. Right? They wouldn't be glowing that brightly though. Hey, Blasphemy, hello. How are you doing? Good afternoon to you. We're currently just exploring some random... Oh god! Okay, apparently there can be traps in just the middle of the absolute nowhere, you know, it's fine. We'll just wait for that one to end.
I've got this.
See, this is when Dispel Magic would be useful.
This way.
Though, you can easily wait this one out. Okay.
You want it? You got it.
Whatever.
We're not quite at the Cloakwood. We're almost there. This is the last area we have before we get there. We're just in some random wilderness. The Cloakwood we can't actually go to yet, but that's our next, like, destination, because I've done most everything else. Yeah, get over here. Come on, Kevon. He is not rolling that well. Come on, buddy. Spell's not even there anymore.
You want it? You got it.
I guess it was a guess from the web trap. Oh, there are web traps in the Cloakwood. Oh, that's probably not good. The Cloakwood
Don't
seems
worry
like a
about
place
me.
that'd probably be littered in traps. Oh my gosh, there's more of them. Okay, well I guess I should...
Full plate and packing steel.
Oh, you know what? This makes sense, because they said that ettercaps like to lay traps for their prey. So I should probably actually be looking for those. Okay, that makes more sense. I can get
Full
at it.
plate and packing
Keep on,
steel.
come on. I forgot about that little fun fact I read off the wiki. Ettercaps like to lay traps, and this is near their lair.
Don't worry about me.
Ooh. She actually needs to just go the other way whenever I can get her. Come on, Amoan. $15. You gotta roll a little bit better than that. Okay, well, you're going that way, sure.
I'm gone.
Alright, I need your help. Yeah, the web spell is cool until you actually get webbed. You're like, dang it. You just skip this area? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't mind skipping areas necessarily if nothing interesting was happening, but I mean, this isn't bad. It's just web traps. Like, this is a completely optional area anyway. You could just honestly go around the left side and just ignore all of this. I just don't know, like, the traps just seem to be kind of randomly dispersed. So I guess I just need to be careful. Sure don't trigger one on the way back. If you haven't before. Oh, this is my first playthrough, so I don't plan on skipping most things. I'll just glance around. I don't imagine they would put a trap like right on the edge of anything. It's probably more on the inside though. That way she can have enough time to detect them. Maybe more that way? So we did just go down. Though I imagine the way traps work in this game is they're just like a giant red radius, so it's probably... What do you think? Is that the lair? No? Must be further south then. It doesn't look like there's a way to get through, but there has to be something here. Weird. So I've been all through here already. Their lair is somewhere, like I would imagine to be like right here, but I'm not seeing a door or anything. No, this is not the Cloakwood. We're almost there. Like that's literally the next place we're going to. I just wanted to finish up this random side area first. Where is their lair? I don't see it. To be fair, a lot of the areas look very similar, so it's pretty easy to get confused. Okay, so their lair must not be here. It's gotta just be like in a wall somewhere, I don't know. Because that guy was like right here, and he said it was to the east. So it's somewhere around here. Usually we progress through these little areas pretty fast, so I just went ahead and just said we're going to the Cloakwood as like a general standpoint. I think we've already killed everything around here pretty much, and some stuff respawned. So I don't know. I thought it would be like a cave, but I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it's down here? This could be a weird situation where I have to actually look it up. Because otherwise we're just wasting valuable time. Just not knowing where the heck this thing's supposed to be. It's not labeled anywhere. I kind of looked all the way down the coast and all. Alright. Let's see, what was this quest called? Oh wait, we're on chapter 4 now? Oh, I guess we are. Well, hold on. This is what we just did, though. I guess now we're on... Well, this isn't over, though. Okay, well... Farrington Scroll. A Scroll of Wisdom. I feel like I probably should have already picked up something like that if there was such a thing. Unless it's because I already killed the other caps that were in the area. And so I have to like go just like rest until they respawn or something. Oh shoot, what was your name again, sir? Good sir. Farrington, right. Let's see. Farrington's. Could be one of those weird cases. Let's see. You can find it in the possession of an Ettercap at these exact coordinates. Apparently this area is called the Spiderwood. Or is that another area? No, that's where we are. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go to these coordinates and figure out where this thing is. I pressed a random button to find the coordinates before. I don't know what that... There it is. Okay, so it's at 357. What's the Y? 605. So it's supposed to be like right here. But I didn't see such a thing. But I may have already killed them. Just a random guy who's supposed to be over here somewhere. Hello? He doesn't appear to be. Oh, wait.
You want it? You got it.
There he is.
All right.
Oh, that's not the right one either. Oh man. Unless I already picked up this scroll before, which I may have.
You want it?
I did find a scroll, like it may have been in this area or it may have been somewhere else. That was maybe the scroll he was talking about. Well, is there another one over here somewhere? It's these like odd things where it's an enemy in a very specific spot that you have like no real like incentive to go out and find them other than just searching every single tile. It's weird stuff like that. I don't mind looking up.
You got it.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. We're probably just gonna pass on this one then. May not even be here. Alright. Move back over. Boop. Is it hiding your scroll case? It shouldn't be because I've already identified everything, I think. And if it was the scroll I'm thinking of, then I actually threw it on the ground instead of putting it in a pot. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I already threw it on the ground. I know exactly where I threw it on the ground.
Don't worry about me.
Because if it's... Because this says, if you cast... Wait, no. No, it says it's a protection from cold scroll. But you can cast Identify on it. And then it's a cursed scroll of foolishness, which... I think this may have been the one. Yeah, it's a cursed scroll. I think I already identified it. And if it is where I think it is, it would be here if it hasn't already despawned off the ground. I'll just check and reload, if that's the case, but...
You want it?
I threw it, like,
You
right
got
here
it.
on the ground somewhere, but I think it's already despawned, because that's how things on the ground work. Because I just wanted to get rid of it. It's fine, though. It's just a random quest. Oh, the pathfinding's wonderful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it won't be here anymore. Yeah, okay, well. That's fine. Alright, let's
I've got this.
figure out where we need to go. Oh, you don't have to leave a YouTube link, no, that's totally fine. Forgotten Wars. I'm currently, for like actual game tips, I'm using Pocket Plane, which I can link, because it's like a spoiler-free kind of thing with tips and stuff. But for like looking at quest stuff, I just go to like the wiki and I look up things. Alright, so I don't know where we need to go now. Because we can't go to the Cloakwood, but I'm assuming our thing will say something about that. So Cloakwood Forest is your next target, but we can't
want
travel
it? You got
there. Unreachable. Which makes you wonder if I need to just go to the Friendly Arm and talk to somebody. Oh no, this is the right thing. Because we know it's in the Cloakwood, but we can't go there, and it's not telling me to go talk to somebody else. So I'd assume it's just up to us.
You want it? You got it.
We'll go here, and then we'll see if we go to the left, if it'll
I've got
actually let us
this.
go to the Cloakwood or not. Actually, you know what? We might have to go this way. Well, let's go off the left side first. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So that's just... You haven't been there close enough
Certainly
anyway.
I shall collapse from exhaustion before I fall on the
I don't
battlefield.
remember...
It is time for us to rest.
Don't worry about me.
I guess I should probably rest in the inn first. It's pretty safe to do that. Let's do that first while we're here.
Must rest. The red man takes up on my chief.
Let's rest first, then we'll go to the top of the map just to unlock any locations that are above us now that we can actually go to them, and then we'll go to the Cloakwood. Because we've completed most everything that we can do, or things that I didn't
Oh, there,
botch up
Wonder.
and accidentally...
Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Oh, hey, Elminster. Well met, young one. I trust that thou art well. I have heard many things about thee in the past few 10 days, and I am most impressed. Oh. What have you heard? All good things, I hope? That would depend on whom thou would ask, now wouldn't it? For the most part, it would appear that thine actions are well-intentioned, and therefore received as such. Much is as I would have done, though perhaps not using the same method. I kind of hate Elminster in a way, because he speaks in riddles. Like, his language is very much, like, it's not the same as Ed Greenwood would have written, but it's, because that's a whole other thing. But it's in that kind of confusing, twistiness. Hold on, one important message I must send. Okay. Likely the clues also point thee in the same direction I would go. I am certain of where I must go, but perhaps I should confer with you, just to be sure. After a few hundred years, the brain starts to get a bit addled. I forget, how does Elminster live for so long? Is it just because he's a wizard, so he just... magic? Is that what it is? Because he's a human wizard, right? He's immortal? Oh, is it because he's a chosen of Mystra? So he's just immortal now? Hmm. Yeah, okay. One of the many chosen of Mystra, but yeah. Goddess of magic, for those less familiar. He's one of the chosen! Because the gods can just choose whoever they want to be like their, you know, their like representatives and give them a lot of power and stuff. She's a needy lover. Well, we'll hear more on that in another game, I'm sure. Okay. As thou hast no doubt determined, the clues seem to point toward the Cloakwood forest. Seem to point? Sir, they're telling me go to the Cloakwood. Everything is in the Cloakwood. There's no vagueness about it. Literally, hey, I'm going to the Cloakwood. Come find me. 'Tis likely that the scoundrels behind the bandits have some sort of base within the wood, which we already know. Of course, Elminster doesn't, as far as we know, but you know. Of course, I am only telling thee things that thou dost already know. Good luck on thy travels, young one. Be wary as well, for thou art making powerful enemies, both here and within thyself. I am sorry I cannot speak more plainly on this matter, but events must unfold as they will, without any meddling from this old man. Okay. I hope I don't get interrupted too much. I really try not to do that kind of stuff.
You want it? You got it.
Oh, Elminster.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
You want it? You got it.
Alright. Let's find dude so we can rest. Is it you? You're the cook. Over here. Hi. I wish the random dialogues were a lot louder, because I can't hardly hear them. Alright! You know what, we'll go in the royal suite just because. It makes no difference for us, but... Just for flavor. Go rest somewhere nice.
You must gather your party before.
Oh wait, actually, can you identify stuff? Ooh, big spender. Ooh, a whole 4 gold for an adventure that's like nothing. Ah, you can't identify anything. Alright, well, that's good.
I've got this.
That's fine.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
There might actually be new quests here. Maybe I should
Don't
check,
worry about
actually.
me.
I dorm.
You want it? You got it.
You will see the error of
Oh.
your ways soon enough. Begone.
Alright, bye, Dorn. Never mind. I think it's just gonna be party members. Maybe something, but yeah, it's fine.
Don't worry about me.
Probably could have been responding to those messages as I was waiting on these long walks. Nope. Stop going the wrong way. They're trying to take a shortcut where none exists. I hate it. Because they go, ah, well, I'm bumping into too many characters. Let me turn around. And then they go wander off in the complete opposite direction, bonk into a wall, and then reroute like a broken GPS. I really hope the pathfinding is better in Baldur's Gate 2, but I would assume, because I think this is in the same engine, being in the Enhanced Edition, it's not. It's just so annoying when I tell my party to go one way and then one of them wanders off into the wrong corridor. Especially when we get into a fight, because then it's just like, To the Cloakwood. Honestly, we could even just go back to the inn rest and keep going.
Tell me.
Alright, we're gonna go
I've
right
got
here.
this.
No traps. Thank you. We're gonna rest. Hope we aren't waylaid by enemies. We're not. Okay, that's good. Alright, Amoan. Non-stop trap time. You go detect everything, please.
You want it? You got it.
This way.
What I usually do is I go around
You
perimeters
want it?
first.
You got it.
Which I don't think they would have
I've
traps on the
done had
perimeter, but you
enough of
never
this.
know. You never know.
Give it to me. I've got this.
She has like a 65% chance to actually grab it, so we'll just see. Maybe her at the
You're
top.
all buffle-headed. I'm gone.
Perfect. This is gonna take a while. Of course, if we encounter one right here, it isn't gonna be super bad, but... Oh, wait. We get dreadwolves. Oh. Here? These guys should be too bad. There we go.
This way.
I would assume there wouldn't be traps here, but they've tricked me before with that kind of nonsense. I'm not sure if enemies... Like, does anybody know, can enemies actually trigger, like, pre-placed traps? It almost feels like they can't,
I'm gone.
from what I've been able to tell. Honestly, something you could even do is just get a potion of free action and then just like drink it and just run around everywhere and try to trigger all the traps. But I think I may have like one potion like that. And otherwise I'm kind of
Squeaky
done.
wheel gets the kick.
I'm gone.
Sus. Mysterious
Don't worry
people.
about me.
Alright, hi.
I've done had enough of this.
Alright, they don't seem to be immediately
worry
triggering
about
something,
me.
which is a good sign. Hello.
Hello?
I really think that Duke Elton should bring in part of the Flaming Fist and put down these wild men of the woods.
Hello?
They may call themselves druids, but they're no better than wild animals. Oh boy. You guys seem like a friendly sort to
I've
be
done
around.
had enough of this.
The bear's just gonna go like wild in here.
This way.
Hello? Alright.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh, Barry, no! Come back.
I've done had enough of this.
Come on, Barry. Hello.
You there! Identify yourself!
Oh, I apologize for my rudeness. I mistook you for someone else. Let me introduce myself. I am Aldith Sashenstar. Wait, is this like the one guy who I know of? Can't be. You must understand that at the moment, I'm under a terrible amount of stress. You see, my dear ma'am, there's a group of uncouth savages that have declared their intention on killing my friends and me. I think it's my friends and I, but okay. I've been holed up in this cabin for several days, and have lacked the wherewithal to try and make an escape. Perhaps you kind folks would help a fellow in trouble. Sure. Good. I'm glad you had the sense of decency to help a man in my situation. Let me explain my predicament. My friends and I come here every year to do some sport hunting. This year, however, a group of woodland savages threatened us with bodily harm if we did not stop our hunting trip. Being civilized men, we realize that it's well within our rights to hunt where we damn well please. After a few more days of hunting, the crass woodsman lost all pretense of humanity and murdered Elbin, one of my oldest friends. I'm sure that they plan to attack our cottage here, so we had best be prepared. Being a civilized folk, I can do whatever I want. That person is fascinating.
I have no quarrel with those who respect my forest.
Yeah, the druid's just like, can you just stop killing all of our animals, please? Thank you. Trespassers and butchers of our wood, I, Senayad, have come to administer the punishment that you have brought down upon yourselves. Yet, who are the ones that stand beside you? With them we have no quarrel. It is now to you that I speak. These men have most likely duped you into protecting their sorry hides. They have most likely not told of the druid that they have slain in cold blood. I will allow you to rethink your earlier decision and leave these men to their most deserved fate. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants without consequences, obviously. Do not listen to these slavering wild men, my dear friends. They lie, as befits the uncultured barbarians that they are. Dude, are you from, like, People from call everyone in the Sword Coast a barbarian, because they just love to kill each other. As they threaten you, and try to provoke you into killing them. What's wrong with you people? Sorry, Aldith, but we're siding with the druids. They have this great aloe vera balm they're giving away samples of, and my armor's been chafing a bit, you know? You know what? Fair. I'd probably get side. I want to side with the druids anyway, because they're not doing anything wrong, but you know. Hey, eat it up! Yeah, the playthrough is going well. We're currently progressing into, like, where the main story wants us to actually go. Aren't you being harsh, Senayad? We can't let you just murder him. Come now, why don't we come to a peaceful solution? And to be fair, with, like, druid rules, it's like a person has died on each side, and that's, like, balance. But, and these guys are just gonna keep hunting animals, so, how about no? What? Have you gone mad? Throwing your lot in with a band of madmen? You treacherous savages! You will suffer for your foolishness! I will deal with Senayad after I kill you! Oh, sure, buddy. Alright, Barry! Kill them all! Yeah. Get him, Barry. Let's see. Amoan, why don't you actually go after him before the bear kind of stops trusting us here?
Whatever.
Oh, he's dead. Alright.
Onward to futility.
There we go. He just exploded into chunks. How beautiful. Totally not a savage or anything. Do. Take all their loot.
I've had enough of this.
You didn't have anything else. What did you have? You had a special sword of something. We don't know. And a potion of heroism. Ooh, that sounds good for us over here. You already have one of those? We have a couple of them, actually. Here you go. Oop. Okay, hi. I congratulate you on your wise decision. Thanks for not helping me at all, buddy. I wish you well for whichever endeavor you now embark. If your presence in this wood involves those known as the Iron Throne, then I would suggest you head west, then north. Be careful in your journeys, for there are many foul beasts that have inhabited the wood. Another danger is a sect of shadow druids. Their order is a dangerous splinter group of the true druid order. Forest friend! Aw.
Want it? You got it.
Alright, well now we're back at the house. Still got quite a bit to go. We know that they should be over here in this corner somewhere. Though I have a feeling they might have just been telling us to go to the, the next area of the Cloakwood. Here's that river. Alright, so how do we get across? I know we have to be able to get across. There's area over there.
All right.
Onward to futility.
Okay, even the wolves are struggling to get across this riverbank, so... I like when they can't go somewhere, they all just like jam into each other. Like, here's a bridge. Oh no. Hello, Corin. What do you want? You see, I am...
Oh, travelers, hold a moment.
Oh, I know this guy. I've seen his face before. It's refreshing to find other people in this wood. I am Corin, thief and archer. I have been alone in the wilderness for far too long. I wouldn't mind returning to the big city, but I have yet to collect my bounty. I'd share the reward with a lot of you if you would help hasten the hunt. Well, as nice as that sounds, I already have Kevon here. No, go away. Good, I'm glad you're smart enough to recognize the opportunity when it comes knocking. The deal is this. I've been hired out by the mayor of Baragost to hunt down a great winged dragon that's been plaguing the caravan routes. He's offered 2,000 gold for its head. Now before you get cold feet, let me allay your fears. The only descriptions of the beast have always mentioned its deadly barbed tail. From what I know about dragons, they don't have barbs on their tails. That's something unique to wyverns. Oh boy, it's only a wyvern. So all we have to do is find this wyvern's nest and kill it. Our only worries are if it has friends over for dinner. So what is your decision? Yay or nay?
Casper Fox, thank you so much for the follow.
I mean, I would say yay and then I tell him to leave. That's what I've been doing. Very well. Woo. Bye. Oh well, even the best things pass away. Your company was enjoyable while it lasted all of 2 seconds.
I've got this.
I really wish in that, like, reforming party menu you could move items around to different characters' inventories. Because boy does it seem annoying to, like, recruit somebody. Oh my god. Good.
What you want? I am gone.
You try to recruit someone and then it's like, well, but all your items are on this other character and you can't just, like, it's not just gonna move them over to the new one.
What do you need?
My blade will cut you down to size.
You ran out arrows, buddy? I need to waste your good stuff on these wolves.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, well, so far the Cloakwood has had no traps in it, which is interesting. Only the in-between area to the Cloakwood had traps. Maybe in the next one. In part 2. All those loose potions just rattling around in the backpacks. I mean, I wouldn't assume that they're all necessarily backpacks. Like, obviously the picture shows a backpack. But we can assume it's like they have, like, you know, they have girdles on that have, like, different pouches, like, everywhere. And, you know, like, your typical adventure of, like, 1,000 pockets and things. They're not all necessary. I mean, you got capes and stuff on, too, so, you know.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Alright, you two get out of there.
Whatever.
Spear him, buddy.
Whatever they need.
Onward to futility.
You guys are doing fine. Alright, we're gonna rest anyway, so let's go ahead and cast. Do these count as people? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think they do. They're humanoid, though. Oh man, he rolled a 3, that's why.
Tell me.
Dang it, Zon.
Don't worry about me.
I wish we could rest in these in-between areas, but we cannot.
8 hours later.
You want it? You got it.
Okay, well, guys, you know what the best thing to do is? Just rest in the middle of the stream. That seems like a good idea. I don't think we necessarily need to, though. We might be fine for a bit.
Excuse me. Please let me speak before you attack.
Hello, travelers. I'm Tiber. Could I take up some of your time? I'd be very grateful if you would just listen to... If you would just help me. What is it that troubles you, stranger? Thank you. Thank you. It's my brother, you see. He and I went into the Cloakwood to clear the woods of the spider colony that infests it. I know it sounds foolish, but my brother had found the sword Spider's Bane. The sword was created to kill spiders, and we thought we could become famous. The heroes of the Cloakwood and all that. But my brother hasn't returned yet, and it's been more than a week. Please, could you go into the woods and find him for me? My mother would be so shattered if Chelak were to be dead. Alright, we'll find him, don't worry. Oh yes, please search quickly. His name is Chelak. Be careful. Oh, okay. What if he was actually, like, chilling in the woods and he's, like, Lord of the Spiders or something?
I got this.
That'd be a cool twist. Alright, well, I guess we'll just rest right here, because, like, why not? We'll get all of our spells back and things. We know we're going to be fighting bandits soon.
Longer than I had originally thought.
We're going to be fighting bandits soon. Oh, we actually can cast these identify spells. Shocking grasp, or what, write it, whatever. Here, we got some stuff for you to look at. It's a bastard sword. That's different from a longsword, I think, technically. So nobody can actually use that. Alright, identify this. It is Whispers of Silence, a cloak of non-detection. Reportedly created for a lineage of the greatest burglars ever to walk the night. This cloak was apparently a success. No record exists of previous owners. Ooh. I mean, that's, like, neat. But not, like, that useful in, like, a game sense, I would say. It'd be different if you cast invisibility and then now they can't detect you at all, but there's no real reason to do that in this game, as far as I can tell, other than, like, specifically trying to move around to get a backstab, but I don't know. Here, I'll hand it to you. So why not? Oh, you don't get a cool cloak. That's lame. Is this another Ring of Princes, maybe? Let's see. Nope, it's a Ring of Energy, the Victor. Crafted by drow mages of the Underdark, this weapon was used in an arranged battle between two rival houses. Each combatant was allowed to use a single magic item to aid his efforts. Interesting, it says his. Probably because they just sent the males to go fight for them. That's what the whole thing is. The Underdark is like or the drow cities in the Underdark are matriarchies, and they just have like the men go do the stuff while they, like, you know, sit on the throne essentially. This ring was the weapon used by the victor of the contest, though he never laid hands on it. It was worn by his sibling and fired from the crowd, striking his opponent squarely in the back. Everyone witnessing agreed it was a brilliant interpretation of the rules. That's how things go, basically, in the Underdark. I don't equip the thing. Have my buddy in the crowd go equip it, and that counts, right? 2d6 damage? That's okay. 2 feet by 100-foot jet. That's actually not bad. 19 charges. Well, the best person to use that would probably be somebody who's, like, actually in the front. So, presumably my character? Let's see, we have a Ring of the Princes, but we can always, maybe... We have Protector, which is, like, the same thing. Oh, well, you can use that then. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll give you this ring. Because you're in the front.
Give
It's
it
gonna
to me
spray out
straight.
in front of them, so we don't want to give it to somebody in the back. Alright, does anybody else have any identify spells? Nope. Seems like a good time to rest then, and probably remove those. Boop, boop. Though I don't really have anything else to equip. I guess just throw on more sleeps. I already have a sleep staff, so I don't really need it, but yeah, I could. Just why not? Okay. Aw, man. What is that? A giant spider.
You want it? You got it.
Oh, more spiders. Oh, oh no. That's not good. Run him, Owen! No, she's dead. She's dead, isn't she? No?
Why, for what is the point?
Alright, you need to get out of here, because do you have your Dispel Magic equipped? I may have not equipped it. It's a bad sign. I don't think you do. Alright, well... What is the range on Flame Arrow, actually? 60 feet? That's a little different. Okay. I mean, I could always cast Glitter Dust. See if they get blinded. But they can't attack. I guess we might as well try something. Which actually, yeah, we failed to actually sleep, so that sucks.
Whatever.
Oh god, don't go in there. It's fine. Ah, you're stuck.
Go for the eyes! Frost!
You need to move.
We're all doomed.
I could try to cast Horror, but I don't know if that works on bugs. It says certain creatures are immune to it, including all undead. I don't know if can bugs be afraid? Actually, you know what, Mint, since you're over there, if you can move, you could try to charm one of them.
What do you need?
Let's see if we can get this. Oh, you don't. Oh my gosh, we didn't rest. We don't have it. That's weird because I could have sworn we've rested a couple times since then, but okay. Okay, Emoan, you need to like run. Get out of there. God damn it. Oh no! Wait, no, we're right here. Okay, we're fine. Okay, never mind.
Excuse me. Please let me speak
Troubles you,
before
we'll
you
find
attack.
him. Okay. Okay, so rule number 1, there's a trap right there.
You're a queer fellow.
I was about to say there might be traps in this
I'm
wood
gone.
now, but that's okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay, well, we know what they look like at least. They're little lines. Alright, we need to go ahead and give you Dispel Magic. Do you have it, or you have it? Oh, you okay, you're just the wrong person.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, so we need to rest. That way we can get our healing spells back. For exact situations like that. I forgot to identify the items. Gosh darn it. Okay, well. What is this? Chill touch or where? Not that important, but that just means we don't have sleep spells, which doesn't really matter anyway, so it's fine. Sleep spells are good, but I think a lot of enemies here probably are resistant to it anyway, because they have high enough HP. You can always rest again, so it's daytime, so it's easier to see. Okay.
I've got this.
You're all buffle-headed.
Oh my god.
This way.
God, they came out of nowhere.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay. I think having her in front is just not a good
Everybody listen
idea.
to me now.
Because we can't just have her detecting traps all the time, because she just stops detecting traps at random times. Whenever she feels like it.
This way.
Yes?
What do you need?
Okay.
I'm gone.
Start looking for traps, please. See if we can find any, because some of these seem like perfect spots just to line up a trap somewhere.
I've got this.
I've done had enough of this.
Yeah, I guess we'll go in here.
You want it? You got it.
I don't know if this is the spider den. Oh! Hi. I should have saved before this. Can I leave?
I've got this.
How about we just leave? Let's just peek in and then, oh, hi. Lure them outside, apparently.
Cool one.
Can you charm that? Nope. Okay. I'm sorry, wrong room. Well, you just run. Bring it with you. Oh god.
What do you want?
Okay, nobody's poisoned, which is good. Try casting sleep on them. Didn't work, okay. They're almost dead.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Don't worry about me.
Ouch. Okay, we need to rest. Alright, we know there's a guy in there.
We're all
I don't think
doomed.
sleep's gonna work on them. They likely have too high HP, which is what I kind of figured. Shocking Grasp wouldn't be too bad, but it's kind of anyway. Protection from evil. I would assume that they're evil, maybe. Color spray's neat, but it wouldn't work if sleep's not working, because it even has a lower requirement, I'm pretty sure. Chill touch. It's all just very weak. Probably just another blindness then, or just throw on armor. But I think you already have better armor, don't you? Yeah, you already have better armor. Guess I'll put blindness on. Not bad. What about you? You're just all damage spells, which are fine. Alright. Let's rest. Now we'll go inside. Now that we're all
Don't worry
happy
about
and
me.
healthy and hopefully not gonna die. Kill them, eat my pets. Sentio. Send those spiders to their deaths. There aren't any arachnophobes here. Hey, wait, we've come here to benefit from your divine wisdom. Let us speak. Sure. You've come here to learn from my infinite wisdom? Speak quickly. We want to know why you're so fat. little chub. How have you come to dwell here in this dreary abode? What is your name? Can you tell us about the Iron Throne? Let's ask, what is your origin story? Everyone likes to talk about their origin story. I am cursed. The Archmage, John Erenicus, cursed me for indignities done to him and his wife by me. I loved John, but now I hate him, and as I hate you and everything. Spiders, kill them all! Oh gosh. If you ever hold a direction, and then like it pauses or anything for you, it'll like keep moving in that direction. Alright, well.
All right.
Onward.
Oh, there's a lot of them, actually. Okay. Probably should have cast some buffs earlier. I assume these guys are probably evil. I know these I think are chaotic evil, maybe. Let's cast Protection from Evil on him, because he's most likely gonna die. You need to drink some potions, buddy. Probably the Potion of Heroism, because it'll bring up your Thaco. And then probably one of these. So, Stone Form sounds probably good. Either I just give him more HP. Probably Stone Form. He's gonna be taking a lot of hits. So drink that. Amoan. I don't think you're really gonna need anything. She can probably just toss one of these things or something. You can use your fire arrows. I'll just put them here so I remember. You have stuff to throw as well. Here I would summon monsters, but we only have one charge left. Fire seems to be pretty effective, I would say. We can cast Paralysis on the big one here. That or I just cast a strength buff, which maybe strength buff would be better. I don't know if this person counts as a person. Sleep would probably be a good idea just to see if it works, you know? She can't cast it. Probably a fireball. Throw a web on the web. Throw a fireball out. Sleep failed and everything. That's great.
Give it to me straight.
Am I just casting Detect Evil just to like double check? But I can just cast it on myself just to be extra safe. Who else is up in there? Wait, why are there 2 health bars?
What do you need?
Oh, that's me. Okay. I thought this was me back here. Let's go ahead and cast Strength. I mean, who has the highest Strength stat here? You're both actually even. Well, might as well give it to you, I guess. Make them super buff.
Whatever they need.
What else can we do? We can cast these like random other spells. Actually, let's do our magic missiles and all first. Let's target this one, it's the weakest.
You're a queer fellow.
You should use these first.
My blade will cut you down to size.
It's one. Let's get that one next. Actually, that's the one he's already aiming at. Let's get that one then. Ooh, not quite enough. Okay. Let's go for that one.
Tell me.
Just to double check and make sure I targeted the right thing. Because sometimes I go over here and I see the arrow and I'm like, I hope I didn't just... Oh, okay. Target the wrong one. But I don't think they can move actually because they're too big. Alright, well.
Don't worry about me.
We just need to like not get near them, which seems like a plan for me.
I've got this.
I'm gonna go in the corner. You all just switch to your ranged weapons and have at them.
They wish my ear.
Give it to me straight. Don't worry about me.
Perfect.
What you want?
Luckily these webs aren't sticky.
Life is so hollow.
What do you need? Don't worry
Wasn't too
about
bad.
me.
Ooh, there's a lot of goodies in there.
I've done had enough of this.
Oh no, it's Chelak's body. Which obviously she can't carry on her own. So we'll get that in a minute. We have a mysterious wand, a two-handed sword of some kind, and a ring. I'll throw those on to other people who can carry them.
Tell
Anything
me.
else in here?
Don't worry about me.
I am glad they decided not to just do like a web effect throughout this whole room. That would
Don't
be
worry about me.
a shame. Alright, well, there you go. We already cleared out this whole area, so we should be able to return here and give him back his body. That was actually pretty easy. Oh god. Well, okay, maybe we didn't get quite all the... Oh god, there's more. There's more spiders. Well, you'll actually probably be fine.
Butt kicking for goodness!
You will not get away.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Oh, now you're being held. Oh, great. He'll be fine. He has stone form on.
Yep.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
Don't worry about me.
I knew I probably would have missed one because I went around at some point. There was one like right here. Everybody? Okay.
I've got this.
Gotta wait till that effect's gone. I'm not in dialogue mode. Shush.
Aye.
You want it? You got it.
Chelak! Oh, Chelak! How will I ever tell my mother? I was so stupid. I should have stopped this stupid idea. Such a waste. Such a waste. You can keep the damn sword. It's been more of a curse than anything else. I thank you for bringing my brother's body. There was little you could have done. Well, I didn't keep any identify spells, which makes me regretful a little bit. So let's go ahead and get those for next time. Why are you going toward the spiders?
You want it? You got it.
Oh my goodness.
Go for the eyes, Boo!
Dang
Go
scooters.
for the
Get out of here.
eyes! Rask!
I've got
He keeps spawning like right here. It's ridiculous.
I care not.
Alright, well, let's just start exploring down this way, I
I'm gone.
guess. Just to be sure. I think we already removed one from right here.
That was a noble deed.
I think you
You
keep
want
on.
it? You got it.
I'm gone.
This whole area is suspicious.
I've got this.
I'm gone.
Oh my gosh. That one did. Are these phase spiders? They are. Okay, that makes sense. No! He just instantly died. Oh. Oh man. No. Well, okay, I guess Mince can take all of his stuff. Goodness, man. The phase spider teleported to him, bit him once, and then he died of poison instantly. Like, as soon as I unpaused to like go check on the damages.
Yes?
Well, now we need to leave.
You want it? You got it.
There's no way we're gonna... What did you guys even spring? Oh my goodness. Come on, guys. Why did you guys walk that way? You're right here.
Tell me, you want it? You got it. I've got this. Give it to... You want it? You got it.
Yep, I'm gone.
I didn't think I'd have to detect for traps because I was turning around, but I think they all just like merged around and did something weird.
You want it?
Oh,
You got it.
Gosh. Well, that's gonna lead us to have to go all the way back to a temple to
I've got
resurrect
this.
Zahn, because
You
we
want
kind of
it?
need
You
him.
got it.
That'll be a little bit.
Don't worry about me.
Alright, well, gotta go to the temple. Gotta travel for 36 hours.
You want it? You got it.
to go resurrect this poor man. Whom, if you want an emote of Zahn while we still have him, while he's still with us, or at least something similar in case I change it out for another adventure. Better donate some channel
You want
points.
it? You got it.
We got a little challenge thing where if you donate enough, I'll work toward finishing up the emote I had for him. Alright, you're alive. Good. Now we gotta give you all of your gear back. I had it all nicely sorted too. Hey! You can also donate to the Zahn Resurrection Fund, which is a separate fund, but still equally important. I feel like you're supporting poor Zahn here by encouraging us to keep resurrecting him. Alright, let's see. Put all your stuff back on. Where's the magic missiles? Okay, sword. Those. Potion. Okay. Mysterious wand we haven't identified. Belt, necklace that we have never used and probably never will use. More of these daggers. I think we're good. Now we just need to identify stuff, like while we're here. Might as well.
Wheel gets the kick.
Thank you also for donating to both of those. Alright, let's see. What do we got? We got a ring of... It's the cursed ring of slight monsterism. The Iron Thorn. This... Oh, I've actually read this one before already, actually. It's another zombie ring. The Ring of Folly. Discipliner. I won't say discipliner. Off the bane of the careless mage, this ring was actually used to promote humility. Oh wait, we've gotten this one as well. It's another cursed ring. Scimitar. That was the ring that was on the dead guy, actually. Named for Prince Rashad, former ruler of a minor principality to the east, this blade and many of the prince's possessions were taken by disgruntled palace guards after his death. The role of the guards in the unfortunate affair was never determined, but rumor has it that all died within a year, slain by this very weapon. Well, none of us use scimitars, but that's pretty neat. Bastard sword called Kondar. At first glance, this sword appears much like any other. In the presence of any shape-shifting creature, however, the blade becomes warm as its power stirs. Its namesake was the original owner of the weapon, and his tale, though mostly long forgotten, was wrought with treachery and deceit. Rumors persist that he paid a fearsome price for this blade, but with it he revealed the true identities of those that sought to betray him. Their names and crimes, however, are long since lost to history. Ooh, okay, it's like an okay sword. I mean, it's a 2d4 plus 1, which isn't bad. And then additional to shapeshifters, which are pretty rare, I'll be honest. Who has charisma as a dump stat? Well, I mean, what does the ring do again? Oh, well, I can't look at it right now. We'll look at it in a bit. Two-handed sword, which nobody can use. At first glance, the sword was originally forged by dwarves in the Orothier tribe in Cloakwood. They created the blade to help foster goodwill between them and the Grand Dukes of Baldur's Gate. Wielded by the Grand Dukes for about a century, the sword was eventually lost, ironically in a fight against ettercaps and spiders. Who wields the blade is now unknown, but its recovery would aid greatly in fighting the current spider infestation that plagues the Cloakwood. Too bad. I mean, it protects them from hold and web. Ah. Oh, it's just the one that makes them look like a zombie. Eh. I don't need that. Hey, that's a good one, but nobody here can actually use that sword. You'd only want to put that on someone who's like, I don't know. Ideally someone who can use it, but yeah. Well. Mysterious Wand, probably another frozen one. Another Wand of Frost. Yeah, we already have one of those. Okay. You have a lot of antidotes, but you need more of the other ones. This guy doesn't buy anything, though. Shame.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Could always sell all that stuff right now. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But the rings and all I could just throw in my bag, which isn't bad. This one could actually be useful. It's a 2d4 plus 1. What do I have? 1d8 plus 2. Odds are higher damage is what I'm hearing. It's a 1d8, sure. But the other one has a higher average damage, I would still assume. Because this is a potential for 10 damage plus 1. So potential for 11. You're always going to roll for at least a 4, which isn't bad. It's not bad. A guaranteed 4 damage and then a potential for, you know, for 8, for 7 more. I don't know. Because this is 2d4. I mean, this also has a additional chance to hit, right? Or no, this is actually a +2 chance to hit as well. Oh, it's a bastard sword, too. That's not what I use. I use long swords. Well. I always get confused because they look so similar. Technically, what I'm using isn't even technically a long sword. This is a long sword. You know, they call it a two-handed sword. Only 12 charges. But this one has 89. my goodness. Mr. Levtastic, thank you so much for the raid. You're playing more Witcher 3, if I'm not mistaken. I was about to type the wrong thing. Let me give you a shout out here. There may be an ad, so my words may be in vain. But you return the favor. Hey, thank you so much. You're playing Witcher 3, right? Bam, yeah, I was right. I saw that you were streaming earlier. How is that going? Are you making good progress? Or are you getting lost in the side quests?
You want it? You
Which
got
the side quests for that game,
Don't worry about me.
for my viewing, are really good, so. It's just a very long game, which so is this. I mean, I've almost invested 60 hours or so already. Just wandering around.
You want it? You got it.
Yeah, for those of you who have no idea what Baldur's Gate is, this is a
got
game
this.
from 1998. Old CRPG. We're currently just fighting off bandits in the region. It's a little more interesting than that. There's like a whole conspiracy going on. But for the most part, we're just kind of wandering around, doing like just casually exploring and fighting monsters and things as we slowly unravel the mysteries as to what our purpose in the plot is. And then also running all the way back to town because our poor wizard, a spider teleported into his face and then smacked him and then he died. So we had to go revive him. That's typical for Zon. Yeah, don't forget Gwen. I'm actually excited to eventually get to Witcher 3. But I also am interested in Thronebreaker, which is like the standalone single-player Gwent game. And apparently they're making another one, which sounds fun. Because I'm not a huge fan of like competitive trading card stuff. But if it's like a single-player thing and it's kind of like a roguelike, then I'm more interested. You've had this on your to-play list for a decade now. You never actually tried it. I would say if you have played, I don't know, anything like Divinity, like the original Sins, or Pillars of Eternity, or anything else in the genre, it's like, you know, you kind of know
What do you need?
You'll be fine. If you played Dragon Age before,
I've got this.
the most complex thing are just learning different specific things that involve this edition. Because this is 2nd edition D&D. The modern day stuff is in 5th edition, so it's been a little bit, you know, like 20 years later. It has some very particular weird systems, like how having negative armor, like lower numbers for armor are good, but you want your hit numbers to be high. Just some like weird particular things. But those are things you can just look up on like a little quick start guide on like, hey, just make it low and that's good. You know, here's what strength stat does. If you're this class, you should have it, you know. The oldest one you play is Neverwinter Nights. Neverwinter Nights came out after this, but I think it was still using 2nd edition rules. So if you played that, then it's very similar. Was Neverwinter Nights... I think the first one was by the same developer, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. I think the second one was by Obsidian Entertainment, which is Pillars of Eternity and all that stuff eventually. Fallout New Vegas, all that. Yeah, the second one was Obsidian. I think the first one is from BioWare. Oh, it was actually developed by both of them, which is interesting. It's also in the same setting, so, you know, there would be some familiarity with some of the things. Neverwinter Nights taking place in Neverwinter, which is far more to the north than Baldur's Gate is, but yeah, it's still on the Sword Coast, so it's similar enough from, you know, what I understand. But what is it? Is it still A&D&D? Oh wait, hold on. I'm almost there. Let's see. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. It looks like the second game uses 3.5, which is very common. Okay. Let's see. Neverwinter Nights is based on the first release of the 3rd edition rules. Well, the second is 3.5, which 3.5 is like the most popular one for so long until 5th edition came out like 10 years ago. So it's a later system. I think that's when they switched the armor and all to, you know, work with like positive numbers that make sense. Lower Thaco is better also, is it? Oh yeah, yes, you're right. You want your Thaco to be lower, because Thaco means to hit armor class 0. Because 0 is like a really good armor class, and you can actually get below it with additional items. 0 is like you're wearing like, or you know, a 1 is like full plate armor, and a 0 is like better than that. And you can make it go negative, which makes it even better. And at which point you need like the other person I think has to have more advantages and all that kind of stuff. But you want it to be lower because this number is being, I think, subtracted from your die roll when you roll a hit or something. Or it's being subtracted from their armor class or something. It's a dumb system. I mostly just pretend that
I've got this.
I know what I'm doing. If your spell is a 5 and this spell has a -4 penalty to save. Nah. Anyway, you can basically kind of ignore stuff. Just look up the basics of a quick start guide that's just like, hey, make sure you have a thief, because eventually there's gonna be traps. You'll figure out where there are traps because you'll step on one and then bad things happen. You know, quick save often, and then just like have fun exploring and reading the dialogue and stuff. And like, you know, if you ever get stuck, you can always just look up things. Like, this area in particular has a lot of traps, so you may just see me walk around and stand still for a bit while my thief is doing different rolls that it's not showing on the screen, but they're happening every once in a while and she's looking for traps.
I've got this.
I'm gone.
Could be a trap anywhere, I don't know. You never know.
Don't worry about me.
She only has a 65% chance to actually detect it too, but I think this area's fine. But yeah, if you played a CRPG before, I'm sure you can get used to it. It's just like a little, you know, little random things like that. We actually probably should be going up here, but let's look down here first.
Tell me.
This is where we already
You want
triggered a
it?
trap.
You've got it.
Do you get multiple rolls for the same trap? The way it works in this one is basically if you're in the range of a trap, or actually in general, you click this button, it says detecting traps. It just rolls, think of it like a perception check for a trap. If it fails to find it, you just don't know if there's something there. If it succeeds, it'll reveal whatever's hidden.
I'm gone.
And in my case, she has a 65 in find traps, which means it rolls a D100, a 100-sided die, and then if it rolls, I think, a 65 or below, it'll detect it. If it rolls higher than that, then she doesn't.
I'm gone.
And essentially, okay, that's another phase spider.
Don't worry about me.
Those will teleport right to us like that.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
My blade will cut you down to size. I've done had enough.
There's a lot of spiders, by the way. If you don't like spiders, you may not want to look for this area, because this area is infested with them. We're gonna look around. There could be a trap here. But essentially, every like 6 seconds or so, she does another check to see if there's traps. And that's the main pet peeve I have with this game, is that it doesn't show you every single roll. Oh, see, there's one right there. She actually rolled and she found the trap. So now I can go and just get rid of it. Ba-bam.
You want it?
Met a few
You've
people,
got it.
yeah. Arachnophobia is, I think, a pretty
I've
common
done
thing.
had enough of this.
I think it's a bit less common for it to be like, you know, I can't stand to like look at a
perhaps
spider
we'll
kind
survive
of
longer than I
arachnophobia,
anticipated.
but it's out there, definitely. Some traps are harder to find than others. It might just be that they have like a additional penalty or something. I don't know. And yes, some can be impossible to find, so maybe it's like a different check. I'm just guesstimating on how it would work based on like how it would typically work in a pen and paper setting.
You're a queer
For the
fellow.
game, it may
I'm
be
gone.
a little different, but... Nope, that's a phase spider, I think, right? No, it's just a giant spider. They look identical, so...
Go, go, go!
The phase spiders can teleport. They're not good news, so we just gotta be careful around them. I wouldn't say it's necessarily why a lot of games have spiders. I think spiders are just like a common
You want it? You got it.
thing, because you gotta imagine a lot of games where like they're in caves and stuff, and it's like, well, what's something like an animal or creature that people wouldn't mind killing? How about a spider? Let's just put some bugs in here, you know?
Don't worry about
And
me.
spiders are also kind of cool. Because, like, oh, a giant spider, ooh, it's a monster, go kill it, you know? Whereas if you put a bear, then it's like, oh, it's a bear, though. You know? Spiders are one of those things where it's like, yeah, I wouldn't mind killing one of those.
I am gone.
Because it's more of like a monster. You think of spiders as probably
You want
like,
it?
you know,
You got it.
less of a guilty conscience. Maybe they're kind of evil because they just want to eat things, you know?
I've got this.
Alright, I think that's all the traps here. And we gotta go up here. I think I've already been here, but if we trigger a trap, we'll see. Alright, 20 hours? Seems fine.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, wait, there could be a trap like right here. Should probably be careful. Also, quick save all the time.
This way.
Quick save good. Oh. We got Dreadwolves.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
The typical recommendation is for most people to pick a high HP character, like I'm playing as a paladin right now,
I've done had enough of this.
as like your main character, because this is one of those games where if your main character dies,
You
it's
want
just
it?
game over.
You've got it.
It doesn't matter if you have a party, you know, you're the leader, so if you die, it's all over, you know.
You want it? You got it.
But you get a whole party of people, and there's a bunch of different people you can choose from. Like, this isn't even all of them. I probably met like 12 characters at this point that I could have recruited in my party. So you either way, you'll get to play whatever class you want. It's just you may not start out with certain skills or something, depending on, you know, whenever you find that character and things.
Tell me, I've got this.
Alright, who are you? Eldoth?
Gentlemen, gentlewomen, may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
Speaking of party members, this is a potential person you could recruit. He was over here in the Cloakwood. He looks like a thief, but we've already met, like, literally just met another thief, too. It is a surprise to find such beautiful people wandering these woods. All of you look rather weary. Down on your times, I might say. Why don't we all rest, and I'll treat you to some refreshments? Perhaps some Burduscan amber wine? Okay, maybe he's a bard. I'm always suspicious of people hanging out in giant spider-infested forests. Yeah. That's, you know, that's probably a good set of advice. Sure, we're thirsty right now for wine. Let's just get drunk and then go fight some spiders. Oh god. I hope you're enjoying your liqueur. Or your liquor, however you want to say it. It is some of the best that you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I'm being so generous. Obviously not from the kindness of his heart, you think. Well, in a way, I am. You look the type to be on the outlook for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl. My lover, in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Entar Silvershield, one of the Dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desires more difficult than that of the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Entar. Here's the punchline. Since Entar's going to be hunting us anyway, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash and not worry about our captive escaping. After all, we're doing it for all the sake of Sky. Now, we needn't go about this right away. In fact, I'll help you with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor deserving another. How about we just kidnap someone and then, like, blackmail for ransom, you know? That seems like a good idea. Now, I am playing a Lawful Good Paladin, which is the only type of paladin you could be in this edition. So this sounds very, like something I should disagree with. Are you always this slimy, or is this one of your better days? Go find someone else to help in your worthless schemes. You're missing the opportunity of your life. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Give it to me straight. You want it? You got it.
We're not going to recruit him, but if I was playing a different character, I could. It's, you know, some replayability in there. The one thing I can say is probably don't expect, you know, if you do plan on playing this, there are not many party member conversations. There are very few. Typically, it's just their quest, and occasionally with the main plot, or with some enhanced edition content they added in later on. They have little quips they say, but generally nobody really talks to each other. You just mostly hear their voice lines. Baldur's Gate 2 adds a lot more banter and things, which is very nice. We need to rest because everybody is exhausted. As you can see with this little icon here. Let's go ahead and rest. Hope we don't get ambushed. That'd be a good thing. I would assume that the spell thing was there for like a debug feature or something, just to make sure that they were casting the right way, and then I don't know, they just decided not to add it as a setting.
Had enough of this.
That, or it was added in enhanced edition and they just couldn't find a way to put it in the menu or something without going through crazy loops. Now, normally we don't have to check these surface areas for traps. This has just been a very suspicious area. So I'm just being careful.
Don't worry about me.
I've had enough of this.
You normally don't have to send one person to just scout around. But this area seems a lot more open. I'm less inclined to think there's a trap and then we're just gonna trip one and then everyone can laugh at me. There's a bridge there. Alright. There are also some other minor things I changed. I think just one other thing I changed in like the Lua file. And it's that if you just stand here for too long, your characters complain that they're bored. Which doesn't really work for a streaming setting. Because you're just trying to read a book and then everyone's just constantly complaining.
It would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
The skull. You there, I command you to stop, so that I may parley with you for a moment. Who are you and what is it you want with us? My name is Lascal. I am the protector of the Cloakwood. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne, which is the bandit group we're going after. Would you be a representative of that organization? You look like you might be a druid, so I'm gonna say no. We have no connection to that evil group. We are sworn enemies of the Iron Throne. An enemy of an enemy is a friend. My earlier question was just a test. I am glad to know that you also oppose this organization. They have been a blight on these woods ever since they reopened the ancient dwarven iron mine. Well, I am glad to know you. Take this. Hopefully it will aid you against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's fort is located to the east. Ooh, I got a potion of invulnerability. That sounds really good. That gives us an armor class of 0, right? Who did you hand that to? Who did you hand that to? This is somewhere. Here we are. Put that one here. You already have one of those. Yeah, it sets our armor class to 0, which basically means we're very hard to hit and we have higher chances to save against things like poison and
You want it?
all
You
that
got
kind
it.
of stuff. Spells, you know, being given any kind of additional effect. Very, very nice. Not invulnerable, but it helps. Interesting he said they're to the east. When I guess they're over there.
Civilization seems far, city dweller.
Take not another step. I would know your purpose in this wood. Tell me true, lest you feed the trees from below. Ooh. I like that. That is a very potent threat. Tell me true, lest you feed the trees from below. I hunt those that would defile these woods. Bandits are my quarry. A noble goal, and one that my fellow shadow druids would no doubt support. You should have an escort, however, just to make sure you do more good than harm. I would recommend you speak with Baldur. She will gladly share your fervor in exterminating those that poison these woods to the east. Ooh, okay.
You want it? You got it.
So these are shadow druids, and my understanding of shadow druids is basically they're very radical druids. They'll go to great means to, you know, not necessarily preserve nature, but preserve balance. That's their whole thing, but also, you know, nature is pretty important. There they are. The other druids warned us about these people.
I am Baldur. I have been looking for those who would fight for the sanctity of this forest.
This is another party member, actually. Evil men have been defiling the woodlands with smoke and waste, all in a futile quest for the metal iron. Would you join me in my task? I would destroy these men of the Iron Throne. Come with me. They dwell to the east within a fort. I'll say sure, and then we'll kick her out. You will help me. Let us find the men who foul our forests. Quickly. Their punishment must be swift. We must travel east to their fort. Sorry, bye. Very well. I would assume that she's an evil aligned character. So this is back in the days when alignments were a lot stronger of a thing in Dungeons and Dragons. And in this case, you can pick evil dialogue choices. Evil basically just meaning like self-centered, selfish. You know, you're not a charity worker here. And by doing that, you can gain or lose renown. And if you gain too much, your other fellow evil people will be like, you're too good and clean for my taste, and they can leave. Whereas if you're good and you have good people, it's like, you know, there you go. I think the general recommendation is to play as a good character the first time because it's much easier. Whereas
it would be good for you to watch your actions while in this wood.
A second playthrough would be good for an evil character because you kind of know the rules of the game because it just gets a lot harder. Who dares presume to trespass upon nature's territory whilst a shadow archdruid looks on? Who could be so hungry for death? More of Senead's weakling pawns, no doubt. How can he be one of the three with his pacifist attitudes is beyond logic. Senead was the other druid we talked to. Pardon my ignorance, but what is an archdruid? Or an archdruid, probably. Something vary of how it's pronounced. We're hunting those who destroy nature. Is there a bandit installation near here? You seek to destroy that which those heathens have built. Perhaps you warrant temporary passage then, though you shall still be under my scrutiny. You will find a human fort if you continue north and go east. It is inhabited by defilers who call themselves the Iron Throne. It would be best if one of our own accompanied you to be sure that your intent is true. Yeah, we already did that. Alright.
I've got this.
I'm not gonna rob them because I'm supposed to be like a good person.
You want it? You got it.
Hey! Thank you so much for dropping that lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, there's a wolf.
My blade will cut you down
A lot
to
of wolves,
size.
actually. That'll probably be fine.
We're
I could
all
just...
doomed.
I think I'll save my sleeps for the
My blade
bandits.
will cut you down to size.
We have a lot of magic spells, but a lot of these are pretty weak creatures at this point. There can only be one Archdruid per region. Another druid can challenge on my combat and replace them.
You want it? You got it.
I mean, I figured that they were a leader. The leader of the druid gang, you know, per grove. I was just reading the dialogue choices. There's actually nothing left to the west, actually. Ooh, there's a cave. Caves are fun. What's in the cave? Oh. Baby wyverns! Remember that person told us... Okay, hi Peter. That person told us that there are wyverns to hunt. Move along, friends. Nothing to see here. Just a humble woodsman doing a little splunking. This is an odd place to meet a woodsman. Are you not afraid of those baby wyverns behind you? You just don't know the subtleties of wood and wood-related activities. These creatures are docile and it is worth the risk. Even the darkest of caves can be a rewarding experience for the woodsman that knows how to handle himself. Why, subterranean trees can yield the best material for carving, ornamental things. Far be it from me to get between a man and his wood, so to speak. Subterranean trees? Are you quite sure you know what you're talking about? Certainly. Have I given cause for you to doubt me? Of course not. Everything is just as it should be. There is nothing untoward about me or my I mean, nothing untoward about these wyverns. Are you implying something? Dude, are you raising wyverns in a cave? Do your actions not seem odd to you? Not at all. It is not uncommon for a woodsman to seek the comfort of natural caverns and oh, to blazes with it. I can tell by your questions that you suspect me of lying, and I tire of this ruse. No, I am not a simple woodsman. I am training these beasts to serve as guards, and that now that you have interrupted me, I shall never have them ready for the mine. Your presence has agitated them. They will be unmanageable for days now. Perhaps I can placate them with meat. Your meat! Alright, Peter. They're baby wyverns. I would assume I can put them to sleep. You know, in a different sense than what you may be thinking. If I only had a sleep spell, actually. I have a wand of sleep, though, don't I? There we go. That'll make them much easier to hit. That only affects enemies. Nope, didn't work. Oh. Nah, they're pretty weak.
Go for the eyes!
Maybe he's getting poisoned, which is a good thing. Alright. I shall take all of your fancy things.
What do you need? You want it? You got it.
Peter of the North. Alright. Well, apparently they were trying to raise wyverns as guards, which is interesting. The pathfinding leaves something to be desired with this game as well, as you may notice occasionally, where my party members just bonk into each other and then walk around aimlessly. I think this is a good point to go ahead and save our game and take a break, because I need to use the restroom. I was going to do it before, but then we got raided and all that. And let's see. Let's do wyverns. Screamy! We'll pause it there and take a break. So, if you need to stand up and stretch, grab a drink, grab a snack, do whatever you need to do right now so you can keep enjoying the stream. Welcome back, everybody. We had a good break. I want to make those longer breaks probably more commonplace in streams. I tend to forget to do them. Oh, they actually marked that cave as being important. That's suspicious. Let's go to the north first if we can't. Oh no, we can't actually. Well, I say we backtrack and like fill in some of these other spots and then we'll make our way back. I am noticing a lot of these areas are a little bit, I don't know how to put it. I felt like this could just be time warping my memory. They were a bit more,
Don't mess with nature,
oh wait.
or it'll mess with you.
Okay, never mind. I thought they were a bit more like compact with like stuff around like a lot of corners, but no. We're finding more stuff here. Zephia? You have the audacity of an ogre mage, the way you strut through this wood. Yeah, well, we already already talked about that. I'm tracking down the villains. Hey, should go in that direction.
I've got this.
They really just have a lot of people just standing around so they can just tell me where the bandits are, which is kind of surprising. That's their like third or fourth person. Like, you're not gonna miss one of them unless you just somehow skirted around their entire enclave here. A little ridiculous. Probably should be checking more often for loot. There can always be little hidden caches if you hold tab and look. Alright, let's go back up here. And then we'll make our way north to the bandit camp, though it is very hard to see. I've got this.
You want it? You've got it.
Alright, more Cloakwood. 16 hours later, we finally made it,
You
maybe.
want it? You've got it.
Feels a bit like padding, but the Cloakwood is supposed to be a pretty big place, from my understanding. If it wasn't big, then you'd also probably imagine, like, how have they been hidden this whole time if it's so easy to just walk up into them? Here's a Hamadryad. Oh, she teleported.
You want it? You've got it.
I didn't want to kill her, but she was already aggressive, so I assumed she was probably bad. Oh, there's the mine. Well, that's probably where we need to go.
Don't worry about me.
Unless we're supposed to go to the mine later. Because the camp could be here, and then the mine is somewhere else. Ooh, actually there's a cave here again. Uh-oh. Okay, there's an actual wyvern. I mean, how good do you think they are against a fireball? I mean... Actually, wait. Put that a little bit closer, because they're gonna fly to us instantly. Let's see how good they are against fire, because these aren't like your fire-breathing dragons or wyverns. A little different. They're apparently, the babies take a bit more damage. Okay, okay. Alright, so, no. I think the strategy here... Let's see. Dragons, I think, or these wyverns are probably evil creatures. So, we can protect from evil on him, because he's the one who's most likely going to take all the damage. I don't know if these are that big of a deal to, like, waste potions on them. You could always web them, but web just takes so long. Chromatic orb at this point in time, what does it do again? Causes weakness, which makes them have a lower chance to hit. So we can cast that on them.
Our quest is vain.
Cast strength on him.
What you want?
We target that one.
Tell me.
What are you guys doing? You're not attacking. Come on.
I need aid soon, lest my hamster become an orphan.
Okay, maybe I should have given him something, because he's taking a lot of hits here.
I need aid soon.
And you're poisoned, which makes sense. You're fighting a wyvern. I don't have any additional healing for him, so we're just gonna have to... I have slow poison if he gets poisoned again, which is good. Otherwise, I think we got this. We'll throw some magic missiles in there. So I need to use these things more often. I can try to blind it just because. There it goes. Nice. And we got some of their heads to put in our pocket. The severed head of a wyvern is both a fearsome and reassuring sight. Gruesome as its fanged maw and blazing eyes may be, there is consolation in the knowledge that they can be conquered by mere and lowly mortals. No, the wyverns are different from dragons, and oh boy. Right. Like, how about you just stick in the back
Kicking for goodness.
and fire? A little low on health. Jeez, look at all the food that they've been dragging in here. We have some of those chitinous worms. We have a bunch of horses. A lot of rotting food, too. And what looks to be... I think they took in the body of a dragon that got killed. They dragged it in here. And they got killed by other adventurers. It's kind of crazy.
I am gone.
Ooh. Fancy plate mail.
Full plate and packing steel.
Or not. Never
Yep.
mind. We have some kind of wand. And some other just gems. Something also really cool about this game is every item, for the most part, has like a cool description. Especially enchanted items. They all have backstories to them, which are very cute. Yeah, that one guy wanted us to defeat the wyverns, which we did. You know, accidentally. We didn't have to, but those required for a quest if we wanted to do it.
I've got this.
Alright. Let's just keep going. I think we'll be fine as far as HP is concerned. Oh wait. We have another one of these. Tassel. Bunch of gems for our pockets. Let's go explore in this corner, and then I think we can rest. Though everybody else is doing fine. I feel like our spells aren't really doing that much damage, so I should be spamming them more. But a lot of the spells I am using are first level spells, which aren't as good anymore. Oh, got more weapons.
And I always am.
A lot of them, actually. But I'm really good at attacking them, it seems. Because I do have bonuses against draconic creatures, which I assume these are. I mean, it looks like every single hit my character's swinging, we're hitting them. Yeah, we're getting a +5. Oh! Which I assume is probably that bonus, right? Yeah, we have a +2, we have the plus proficiencies. There's a lot of stuff going on.
I've got this.
Now, reasonably, a lot of these random animals don't have actual loot on them, because why would they be carrying gold and things? It's typically only the goblins and things like that that have anything
Onward
of note.
to futility.
Or if they have like a pelt or something.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Oh, what happened? Oh, there's a guard of some kind. I guess he was the guy who was training them all, huh?
We're all whatever.
A bunch of them randomly just appeared. Okay. This seems like a good time to cast Hold Person. Because Hold Person actually affects a radius. Hello.
What do you need?
Guys, can you like stop splitting up weirdly? Okay. We'll cast it right here, because it can actually affect a little radius of them. Ooh, we got all of them held, so they can't move at all, which means they're just sitting ducks.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Go!
Very useful.
You want
They
it?
can't dodge at all, so you're guaranteed to hit them, I'm pretty sure. Very useful right there.
Don't worry about me.
I assume those were the guards guarding the wyverns or something like that. I can't leave off of any of these corners, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's probably all there was. We can double check these random little bits. Something else to clarify is the Iron Throne, that is like the gang that the big bad seems to be behind. So these aren't just random bandits we're clearing out of the woods. They're in league with whatever evil's going on at the center of this plot. I can go this way, okay. Alright, well I guess we'll travel to the mine first. Ah, crippling Cloakwood.
Certainly I shall collapse from exhaustion before I
See
fall
what's
on
just
the
in here.
battlefield.
Important events? Oh, there we go. I must find a way to stop, or at least temporarily disable the mining operation here in Cloakwood. Searching the mine may provide me with a way to accomplish this goal, but I fear it will be a bloody affair.
Tell me.
Warning.
You want it? You got it.
Monsters, bandits, all kinds of stuff. Alright, so let's see. Do we have anything to identify? I think we do. We have a random staff, which is probably a staff of fear, which means I need to really just start using those up, because hoo boy do I have 3 of them at this point, if so. Yep, I gotta start using those. In fact, I'll throw it on my hotbar so I remember to use them. Because we have so many. I mean, this thing has 89 charges. Like, I gotta start using a lot of these scrolls and things. They're taking up space in my pocket. I mean, a lot of these are still first level spells, but it's just like, you know, I got so many things. Alright, we're probably gonna find stuff in the dungeon to use. I don't think we had anything else, right? Just like arrows, which I already know what they are. There we go. Yvonne. Eight left, okay. You need some more standard arrows. We've been fighting less enemies that have arrows. And something else to note is only these wizards and things can use a lot of these wands. Or you can just keep those in your pocket, that's fine. If only I could combine the staves together. Put it in the front so I'm ready to use it. Okay. Okay, as far as spells here, these are all useful. Hold person definitely. Flame arrow. It's supposed to do plus 46 points of fire damage, which is pretty good. Rolls 4d6 die. But that can also just mean it's just 4 damage. It could mean it's up to 24. I think he just needs more hold person spells, to be honest. Flame arrow seems alright, and he can cast it, but, you know. And he only has 1 bolt as well. When he gets more levels on him, it'd probably be a better spell. He's just more so about helping us by other means. Sleep might actually be useful here, so we'll grab some of that. I'm keeping blind just because when it works, they can't hardly hit anything. Though I am noticing most things are resistant to sleep at this point. And I have a sleep staff as well that I need to use, so I'll put blindness on again. Alright. Her chromatic orb is still pretty good. I mean, it's 1d8 damage, which is alright. Her magic missiles do... they're guaranteed to hit for 1. So she's at 5th or 6th level, I think, so she has 3 of them, so it's 3d4. Yeah, 3d4 plus 1, which, you know, like 13 damage or so. Which is probably a lot better than these chromatic orbs at this point. The chromatic orbs mostly are cool when they have special effects. In this case, they cause weakness, which is nice, but I don't know for how long. And next level, they're going to do 1d10 damage and paralyze for 2 turns, which is pretty good. Might be better to just have a lot of magic missiles right now, because this is like an okay effect, but I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. We have magic missile wands, it's probably fine. Knock in case we can't unlock something. Scorcher does 3d6 points of damage, then it goes a second time. That's pretty good. And it goes only to the target as well. We have web in case we need it. The horror, we have like spells and all for that. Remove magic if we need it. We have fireball spells. We haven't been fighting undead. Lightning bolt is like potential, but it could also backfire horribly, which is the whole point of the spell, pretty much, because it bounces around. All right, yeah, that seems good. Let's rest. We're all well rested.
Don't worry about me.
Means we gotta go into the bandit camp. And there's our first guard.
Go, go!
Switch back.
For right. And I always am.
Go, go, go!
I've got this.
None of them have gold, which probably makes sense because they're all working together. Oh look, there's a horse. There's a couple of horses. For like 2 frames of animation. Drasus. Or Drasus. Draw your daggers and spells and let's have at her. You've crossed our employers, and this is as far as you're going to go, my friend. Should have known that lazy bounty hunting rabble wouldn't get the job done. Never settle for second best, I always say. You want to know what I always say? Always kill the mouthy one. That's what I always say. And these are bandits. They're hurting people. We don't like them. Ha! A good saying. I will use your head for a puppet and make it say it over and over while we drink large amounts of mead. Life is pretty good, you know. Alright.
Don't worry about me.
Onward. Too few.
Ooh, there's a lot of them. Okay, so we know if we use Dispel Magic, it'll get rid of those phantasms, and also something else. Something else got rid of them, and I forget what it was. I know that will, but there was something else that can get rid of them, and I forgot what it was. I think it was like our detect illusions. If we use that, we can get rid of their illusion, which is like interesting. We should probably just cast Dispel Magic though. Though if I did that, it'll get rid of Hold Person whenever we get that in range. Okay. Cast it on him. You guys need to switch to using your good stuff. Minsk, go ahead and... Let's see. I do the invulnerability one. I don't know if he's gonna take a lot of damage though. Let's do... probably this one first. Fortitude, and then we'll do Hill Giant Strength if I remember. You're using the right sword, that's good. I typically don't need anything, but I could just give myself a potion of strength, because why not, you know? Actually, I think I already have 18 strength. Yeah, that doesn't matter actually. We can just do this one then. Though it's not going to change our strength that much. What do I want you to do? I could always just hurl a fireball at them. That's typically a good solution. Why not?
Go for the ice boot.
Alright, they're held. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna move back a little bit.
You've got it.
Nice. They got hit directly. He's still doing his thing, but we can cast magic missiles on him, which is good.
Life is so hollow.
There's no real reason to cast fear at this point. Let's just magic missiles on this guy. He's doing something. I don't know what the heck he's doing. This guy's invisible. We know what to do with that. We can just cast some glitter dust. I think he is anyway, yeah. You're not actually attacking anybody. That's the problem. Ooh, I'm getting hit by stuff. That's fine. Uh-oh. We're all confused.
Give it to me straight.
I don't think we actually cast glitter dust. Let me... Oh, no, we did. Unless I canceled it. Well. Oh, he's dead. We're good. Just gotta wait for them to stop being confused.
You want it? You've got it.
Oh, no, no, no. He's trying to hit me.
I've done had enough of this.
You want it? You've got it.
There we go.
Don't worry.
You do not want your party members to accidentally attack your own, because they can just hit one of your wizards and there they go.
You want it? You've got it.
This way.
Luckily, Moen isn't a confused one, so we can just wait for them to wear off. Plenty of darts and things. Oh no, those are daggers. Plenty of darts, though. Or pick up everything for now. Oh, nope, didn't need that.
I've got this.
Here we go. Everybody get over here. Yeah, you wandered way off. Okay. For you to come back. Alright, so we have at least one thing we can identify, because we have one identify spell, I think, still. We have a Morning Star, which doesn't really matter, so I'll just throw on my main character for now. We have boots, we have fancy plate mail, and some mage robes, which I think she can already identify, yeah. Not that one, though, so that one must be special. Alright, we have Fire Shield Red, which I guess you might as well learn that, sure. She is an evoker, so that's good. Some kind of morning star. Can you actually identify this? Nope. We don't know what it is. We have a note. We have need of your services yet again, Drasus. We are expecting an incursion at our mine location in the Cloakwood. You are to accompany Deveorn to the site and prevent entry or assault by anyone that is foolish enough to challenge you. Your standard fee shall be doubled in this instance. If all goes well, you should look forward to more of the same. By Realtar. Oh boy. The conspiracy continues. We have a note here. No journal entry update. Alright. So we can identify one thing. Probably the plate mail for now. Because fancy plate mail is cool. It's a +1. Captain Faloran. Or Fallorain. I'll go Fallorain. Leader of Kalimshan's 12th Cavalry Brigade wore this enchanted armor for the last time during the Battle of the Spider Swamp. There he lost his life and army trying to rid an unrecorded evil from the area. A spider swamp in Kalimshan? Interesting. I thought they were a desert, but maybe they went somewhere else and there was a swamp there. Well, a +1 plate armor. That would be good for one of you two, right? Oh, you already have something fancy. You have full plate. So do you. Oh. Interesting. Well, this is a better armor class. I guess you want this? It says you can wear it, so sure. Why not? Feels weird that you're wearing plate armor, but you can wear it, I guess. So sure. I wouldn't think of a ranger wearing plate, but here we are. Gosh, I have a lot of spells I need to use. I barely use what I have like equipped already. Let's do that. What is this? A potion of frost giant strength. Ooh, that sounds good for, I don't know, me, I guess. Why not? Major of a cold resistance. The other thing we can get rid of. And then these other things that need to be identified at some point in time. So many daggers. Okay. Here. Or darts, I mean. Give him stuff because he usually has our identifies. Which makes me go, whatever. Let me just give him 2, because why not? He wasn't going to use that blind anyway. Let's be honest.
Don't worry about me.
Alright. Oh, the journal did update. Oh, hi. Some more guards.
Onward. Too few.
Yeah, throw stuff at them.
Go!
You're hitting them for best material, which I probably should switch off of again. Gotta save that for the good stuff later when we already have too many good things.
I'm gone.
You shouldn't be trapped. It'd be really odd for them to trap stuff in their own house. A potion of magic shielding. Ooh. Imbues the drinker with 50% resistance to all forms of magical damage. That sounds fun. We'll throw that in the bag to never be seen again. Random thing. More darts for you. Oh, shoot. We'll swap those around and then I'll hand you these. And then we'll swap those around again.
I'm gone.
Anything else need picking? Nope. What's that? Mace. Haven't seen many maces. Alright, what's
You
up
want
here?
it? You got it.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
Please don't kill me. I'll tell you where the mines are. Yes, I'll do that for you if you spare me. The entrance is in the bailey to the east. Please let me live.
Don't
All
worry
right.
about me.
You can kill them, but yeah, he's probably fine. These are all locked, actually.
This way.
Makes sense. They're their personal belongings. Little bit of money, some weapons each. Probably not gonna find anything special in here because this is where they just stored all
What do
their
you
stuff.
need? You want it? You got it.
Cool.
You want it? You got it. You want it? You got it.
Alrighty. Probably would have found our way to the mines anyhow, but let's just keep going. They got this like nice, fancy like
My
gate
blade will cut you
of
down
timber
to
here.
size.
Tell me, you want it? You got it.
Hello.
Go, go, go!
Yes?
Keep on to defend yourself.
For right.
My
Onward.
blade will cut
As
you
you
down
wish.
to size.
Nice.
This
These
way.
poor guards. I kind of feel bad for them, but they're also bandits, so I also kind of don't.
You want it? You got it.
Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so we have
You're
a
this way.
secret barn door? Ooh. Oh, these are the mines.
I've got this.
Oh. Alright, well, time to check for traps. I don't think
I've
there would be
done had
traps.
enough of this.
They're not expecting people here, but
I
there could
hate
be.
them flaming fist pansies.
You're those bastards who've been taking down our mining ops. Well, you've come to the wrong place, kiddos. I'm one mean son of a bitch, and I'm gonna give you a world of hurt. Alright, guardsmen. Whatever you say.
Go, go, go!
He just died instantly!
I've got this.
Oh, those are the best characters. I love them.
I'm
I'm gonna show you a world of hurt! And they just instantly keel over.
I've done had enough of this.
Can I see back here? Weird.
Give it to me. I've got this.
I feel it would be weird if they had traps, but like maybe they would have. Oh,
I've got this.
hello. Guards! Guards! Anderson's speaking ill of Devern. Wait, you're not guards. Ah! Guards! Guards!
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
I'll spare you. You're fine. Yeah, this is like where all their mine workers would be going. Hey, Anderson.
Get me out of this hellhole.
There are 2 reasons I pound this pick against these rocks. Do you wish to hear them? Yeah, sure. First, because I imagine this rock to be my captor's skull. Second, because the meager spark that leaps from my attempts is all the light I'll ever know again. If you be a new slave like I once was, you shall learn these simple truths soon enough. I'm gonna free you guys, though.
You want it? You got it.
Get me out of this hellhole.
Those aren't black talons.
I've got this.
Yeah, for most of these characters, once you talk to them, they just kind of wander off and disappear.
So I kicked him in the head till he was dead.
So who are you guys? You here to buy some iron or something? You know, while you're here, maybe you should give me some advice. My wife's been complaining lately, mostly about our late night life. You see, with all the stress and trouble lately, it's taken a little starch out of my maypole, if you get me meaning. Who are you? Why are you asking me such a question? I feel like this is like a secret code. Such a weird question. Like, if he's being legit, he's just like, hey, who are you guys? You guys customers? So, I need help in my private relationship. Well, you could get some more fresh air. It might be the fumes down here in the mines. Hey, wait a second. I recognize the bunch of you now. You're the guys who've been causing all the trouble lately. Surrender right now. Well, I don't think your wife's gonna be happy about that.
I've got this.
Sorry.
Save me, dear sir. Please save me.
If you set me free, ma'am, I can tell you how to bring this mine crashing down around the heads of these fat-headed slavers. Okay, we'll set you free. Just tell us what you know. Well, see, here's how it is. The way to bamboozle these ninnies is real easy. Right here beside me is a steel plug that stoppers up the river on the surface. If you were to release that, the whole mine would be drowned. Only the master of the mine has the key to open the plug, and he's a real mean cuss. If you were to bring the key to me, I could use it to flood the mine. Wouldn't you all be washed away, though? How do you know how to operate this key? There's a dwarf on the second level of the mine. His name's Yeslik, and he's the last surviving dwarf of the clan that used to live here. Under the threat of death, he designed the plug for the master of the mine. I talked with him last time I was in the cells for bad behavior. Alright. Good. If you haven't already been down to the lower levels, try to find a man named Rill. He's a good friend of mine, and should be able to come up with a plan of how to get all the slaves to safety. I'll see you later then, and try not to get killed.
I've got this.
Alright.
Get me out of this hellhole. Get me out of this hellhole.
I've got this.
These poor guys. Gotta remove the plug. The main drain. Canticle. Hello. What if one of the guys from one of the other mines was here?
Save me, dear sir. Please save me.
I was a bard once. I knew every song that ever was, and I could sing them all so beautifully. But now my throat's been choked by dust, and my lungs have withered in this chilly air. 1,000 curses on Deverorn, and whatever man it was that hired him. Aw, man.
You want it? You got it.
Oh.
Onward to futility.
That guy's automatically aggressive. I would assume they would have guards along the main route. But you never know.
Get me out of this hellhole.
Alright, so we probably don't need to talk to the generic miner guys. I assume this is just the way to go. Like, why else would why would there be loot in any of these other places, really? But
Aye.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Whatever.
saw that coming. Getting in harm's way for no reason.
Don't worry about me.
Poor Zahn. No loot. I figured there's probably not going to be any extra loot on these paths. I mean, it's just a mine. What is there going to be?
Go, go,
Onward
go!
to futility.
Oh, it
Don't
is
worry
6
about
o'clock.
me.
I probably need to get dinner soon.
Me out of this hellhole.
We shall see. I feel like there might be some guards on these other paths, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'll have to come back up here later anyway. So it's
Don't worry
not-
about me.
Me out of this
Uh-oh.
hellhole.
You want it? You got it.
Why-
Don't
why am
worry
I-
about me.
What, am I stuck on top of somebody else?
You You want it? You got it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Don't worry about me.
They got stuck on top of each other.
I've got this.
Oh.
Game Octane rating me. Hello.
Who was streaming? Was it J Machine? I think you other guys were gonna do a thing later. I think that was today, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Hello, hello. How is the Metroidvania madness going? We're basically in a Metroidvania right now. We're exploring some mines. Ray! Yes, I come from here this time. Hi, Max. Who was streaming on the Game Octane channel? Was it J Machine? What's going on? You're not our captors. 4 games haven't worked. Like, okay, when you say haven't worked, do you mean like they literally wouldn't run? Or do you mean that you just didn't enjoy them? I would assume you would mean that they just didn't work. Were you playing some like obscure indies or like older games? Like, you know, from older operating systems? No, we're not. Make your way to the surface and flee while there's still time. We'll take care of the remaining guards down here. I thank you, stranger. With every ounce of strength that's left in me, I haven't seen the light of day for well nigh a year. At least one of them wasn't good. Oh no.
Don't worry about me.
I could take Drizzit with both my arms tied behind my back.
Oh, they say
I could
Drizzit.
take
in this
Drizzit
game.
with both my arms tied behind my back.
You're gonna die, little guard. You wouldn't kill a man with a wife and 10 children, would you? Yes, we would. No way you got a fate worse than death already. Oh gosh. Luster Master Zero. Oh yeah. Narita Boy, I didn't have issues running it on Game Pass, but that game just bothered my eyes and had other issues anyway. I'm surprised the Blaster Masters didn't work for you. Of course, I'm only familiar with like the Nintendo ports of them, like to like a vague degree. Now, if you've got a wife and 10 children, you can live. Thank you so much for sparing my life.
Give it to me straight. I've got this.
Oh, you were unable to get the controllers to work. Did you... I mean, obviously you didn't restart your computer because you were streaming, but maybe that was the issue? I assume they're all Steam versions, but maybe it's just something weird with them. I don't know. I tend to not get tech issues very often, and I know many people who get tech issues all the time, and it's just like, I don't know, something to do with the hardware or how your computer's set up, I don't know. The only thing you can do is bind the buttons to the keyboard keys. Like, if they were older games, I could understand, but maybe they're just bad ports? I don't know, did you try looking up on like the Steam forums to see if anyone mentioned it? Because I assume you're playing Steam copies. Okay, where am I? Was I supposed to go further down here? Where am I going? Yeah, I am supposed to go further down here. It looked like it maybe just cut off, but I wasn't sure. Oh, this path has more stuff too. It's just bad ports. Okay. Here's another random miner. What we're currently doing is we're trying to stop some bandits that are working for the big bad. They were trying to cause an iron crisis, which basically meant they're poisoning iron with this acidic rust. And then mining their own iron over here, so that way they could take over, because everybody would have like brittle weapons and things that, you know, they wouldn't be able to defend themselves. But we put a stop to part 1, and now we're here at their mine, and we're trying to get to the bottom of things. Psst! There be a plug somewhere that seals this mine from the river's torrent. Find it, and maybe you can render this hell no more than a watery memory of its former self. This is the only mine between Baldur's Gate and Amn that's still producing valid ore. However horrible its method, much as I would love to flood these fetid walls, we might yet need more than memories of this place. Nah, we can flood it. Apparently, it's poisoning the forest and all too, it seems, so we already did all that, though.
What do you need? You want it? You got it.
Apparently the only good controller is this. When you say good controller, do you mean the only controller that works for those games appears to be the Switch Pro controller? Because it could be that, you know, I'm pretty sure those games... I remember Narita Boy didn't have I didn't have any problems with running the Game Pass version of the controller, I think. But it could be because Blaster Master, they have Switch versions that they just inherently have better support for the Switch Pro controller. Something weird like that. Well, yeah, that's why, because it's on Switch. They probably didn't bother supporting anything else.
Onward to futility.
Tell me, you want it?
These guys are dying left and right. We're all good. You're gonna see an Xbox controller, J-Machine, because it's a Windows game. However, they may not have great support for that controller. That's just like, you know, if somebody's using Windows, well, that's the Microsoft thing. So they just put an Xbox controller as the generic controller. Because that's what most things support. They have inherent support for the Xbox controller. But they may have, like, better support for the Switch controller just because it was on Switch.
Don't worry about me.
So they made sure it worked really well with that. And most people are probably not going to use a Switch controller on PC because they either don't have it or they just play it on the Switch. I don't know.
I've got this.
My blade will cut you down the side.
Give it to me straight. I've got this.
Oh, these are slave quarters? Yes. Hello. You're all free now.
Help us, please.
Have you guys named? No. We're trying to find a dwarf because he knows more. He knows more about how to unplug this drain plug, which is connected to the river. Well, it's kind of weird that they even had to put a giant plug to stop the water from coming in. I guess they already breached it, so that's the only thing they could really do. We're trying to find him, and then we need to go and I guess defeat whoever the boss is down here to get the key.
This way.
I've got this.
I'm gone.
Oh god, I knew there were gonna be traps in here. Ugh. Okay, so now we know, and now we know that there are traps. We didn't hardly take any damage. Now we need to start detecting for them. Down these corridors where they didn't intend most people to go down, they're gonna have traps. Like that one. So we're just gonna be very vigilant and look for them. Oh, hi.
What do you need? I've got this. Go, go, go!
I've done.
We're not gonna buy a new Mac Studio? What do you mean a new Mac Studio? Nope, nope, nope. I don't even need to cast Hold Person. These guys are so weak. Already over-leveled at this point.
What you want?
They released a new computer called a Mac Studio. Oh. They're just trying to get on that market of, like, studio workhorse desktops. Eh. I mean, I don't own any Apple devices aside from like an old iPod Touch. No interest. They cost too much. I know you're just joking, but you know. Why would I do that when I can't replace any of the parts in it? Haste spell! I want a haste spell. Can I cast it on more than one person? Probably not. No? When the spell is cast, all creatures affected function at double their normal movement rate. Gain a -2 initiative bonus, which is good in this game. Negative numbers are good. In this version of D&D. Thus, a creature moving at 6 and attacking once per round would move at 12 and attack twice per round. At the instant the spell is completed, it affects only ally creatures in a 15-foot radius, centered on a point selected by the caster. It's not cumulative with other things. Spellcasting and spell effects are not affected, just like standard attacks and things. It also negates slow spells. Well, heck yeah, I need that. Was that level 3 spell? That is a alteration spell, which I don't think any of our characters are alteration. Here, I don't know, you can learn that, whatever. Now see, he already has Hold Person, which is a very useful spell. I wouldn't mind, I mean, she has her fireballs and stuff, but she has Remove Magic. He has all the other deflection stuff, which isn't really useful right now. Only for maybe like specific bosses and things that buff themselves. Or bosses that are going to be throwing spells at me. This seems like something I should probably have now whenever we rest. Which I obviously don't have now, but whenever we memorize. Fireball. I have all these other fireballs. She can probably learn it. Because it's an alteration spell, and none of these guys are good at alteration, specifically. Like, have a bonus to all of them. Yeah, just enchantment and then evocation. There was a news article saying that the display comes with a stand. Was that newsworthy? Because the old one didn't come with a stand. What did the is it because like when they say stand, do they just mean an adjustable stand and otherwise it's just like a platform and you can't adjust it at all? Was that what the thing is? You had to buy it for $1,000 or an adapter for
What do you want?
I don't understand if people buy Apple products, or at least new ones. I get that they have better support for like music programs, but come on, man. You could just tell it's a scam at that point. How about you just pay $1,000 for an extra feature? Why not? You know? It's just like, what? Who has strength right now? Is that in the right menu? You have strength, right? Yeah, I guess I should just keep with the theme and just put everything that's like a random buff on him. But then she needs something else to do when she's not casting fireballs and stuff. So I wouldn't mind just giving it to her. That way they can cast stuff at the same time. Of course, she's not going to have it right now unless I rest, but that's okay. Haste, really good. How long does it last? 3 rounds plus 1 per level, so it's gonna last 6 rounds, which I think is like basically all of combat. Every round is like a minute or so it's like 6 minutes. You know, something ridiculous where it doesn't really matter anymore. However, this also means like you can use this to travel faster on the surface, so speed walk everywhere.
I've done had enough of this.
Let's double check for traps. I know they. Oh god, there's more.
Tell me.
God, this would be a perfect time to cast a lightning bolt down the hallway and it just bounces. But I don't have one equipped.
I'm
gun.
Even Wacom or Wacom or however you say that company's name, they're pretty cheap as well. You know, slimy, that's probably a better word.
My blade will cut you down
To an annoying degree where everything is like super high price. Competitors are catching up, which is good, but you know, there's still like driver issues across the board and things, even for the, you know, more premium or whatever you want to call them ones.
My blade will cut you down to size.
See if we can attract them over here.
Give it to
Might
me,
just
don't
walk
worry
in there. I
about
don't
me.
think there's anything else. Oh gosh, there are a lot of people
My
still.
blade will cut you down to size.
We can't really cast Hold Person because they're all so far apart. Let's go ahead and cast Blind on, I don't know, that one, because we can see him. Got him. So he's gonna have a hard time seeing. Go ahead and cast. Oh, we don't have another blind. Well, that's okay. We can always charm, but we don't really need to. You have to be on touch for charm.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Don't bother me. Our quest is vain.
Oh, you're actually pretty low on HP. There you go. Fix that.
You want it? You've got it.
Oh, you're poisoned. That's not good.
What do you
But
need?
instead of using a potion, I can actually use slow poison. Boop. Here we go. That worked. Oh, more enemies.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Gosh, there are guards everywhere down here.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Onward to futility.
Out of daggers here. Actually, wait. Those are good daggers. We'll give you these fire ones. Why not?
Don't worry about me.
Luckily, a lot of these guys don't actually have good loot. Because they're all just, you know, random guards standing around. So there's not a ton to sort through all
Tell
the
me,
time.
don't worry about me.
Alright.
This
You
way.
go ahead and check for traps just to be sure. You know, you never know. There's a lady back here. Ooh, illusionary wall. I mean, what a surprise. There's a wall there. Double check for traps. These could be trapped. You never know.
You want
Though
it?
it looks like just the entrance was trapped, and then the rest isn't. Who are you?
I've done had enough of this.
Bother and bother, never a calm spot.
You're a bunch of happy Galagers, aren't you? Is no time for chits or chats, so move along. Alright. Nothing in here, too. Alright. We have a fancy wall back here. Just the sheer expense of how ridiculous a lot of new technology is. Like, I don't keep up with it just because I know I don't have $1,000 to spend on a new phone or whatever the heck people do. I just buy something around like the $400 or less mark, and then that lasts me for 5 years, and then I don't worry about it. Oh god, there's ghouls. Or ghasts, I mean. So the good thing is I
Don't
have
worry about
hold.
me.
Do I wait? I don't have hold undead actually equipped, so it doesn't matter.
This way.
I'll switch to the undead sword.
Go, go, go!
He needs to be very careful. If he gets hit, he's most likely to get paralyzed, and then he can just die.
Oh!
Alright.
This way.
Alright, they already had guards. I doubt they would put traps along these corridors, too. Kind of odd if they already had guards down here. Now that looks like a door, but I can't seem... Oh, there we go.
Help us, please.
The alternate path if I was sneaky.
Help us, please.
You there, wait! Tell me I'm right. Aren't you the mercenaries who've been causing the Iron Throne so much trouble? Yep, that's us. How did you come by this information? You look to be one of the throne's slaves. Good. My name is Rill. I'm the de facto leader of the slaves here beneath the Cloakwood. I heard about you because I'm always careful to listen to what the Black Talons talk about. It seems that the Iron Throne has placed a large price on the head of someone named Frost. And note, whenever they talk to a party member, they talk to the leader, so it doesn't matter. Which would be you, I assume. Enough introductions, we don't have much time. I need 100 gold. The captain of the Black Talons is on the first floor is not known for his loyalty to the throne. If you give me the money, I'm sure I can bribe him to look the other way while I escape with the rest of the slaves. After all, most of the Talons are going to be preoccupied with you. Well, how about it? I think we already killed him, but sure. Here you go, it's only 100. Thank you so much. I wish you well and hope that you can bring an end to this stinking operation.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
Aye, who's there now? More smithing? Or did ye burrow into another river?
You're actually a party member, which we're not gonna take because we're full. Again. Oh, a fine sight are you, whoever you are. To death of bandits I am. I have been cooped up the longest time. But if you've met a spare mace, I'll gladly swing it for your cause. I can do things cleric-wise as well, so I mind as well as muscle. By Clangeddon, a chance to right past wrongs, can I join you? Sorry, bye. You're a bit of a fool to refuse any help, though perhaps foolhardy risks are called for. So be it, I'll go my own way. I will tell you how to hurt these blackguards, though. This mine here, it was my clan's long ago. We were just tapping the richest ore deposits when we breached a riverbank. Many of us died, and those that lived left the mine a flooded tomb. So here's the fool me, who gets a trade with the Iron Throne. My friend Realtar learns of my past and tortures the mine location out of me. Now my clan graveyard feeds the throne while they starve the coast of ore. Here be directions to the river breach. Knowing hands can loosen the magical plug and flood the mine again. Do this for me and yourselves if you be against the throne. I'll make my way out with or without you. But I'll black a few eyes on the way. Okay.
I'm gone.
Okay, they tried to open it, but it was locked because I went the other way, and they just disappeared into a wall.
That was a noble deed.
Alright, let's glance around here. See if there's anything else. So we have, like, hidden passages, which is a very dwarven thing to do, I imagine. I detected something. What did I detect? Oh. Apparently you can detect things out of your line of sight. That's interesting.
I've got this.
Or you can go that way. That's good.
Give it to me straight.
Go this way, Frost. That's the right way to go.
I'm gone.
Hey, you're those adventurers. I give up. Please don't hurt me. I promise I won't scream. I don't want to die. Oh, please let me live. Just don't kill me. You gonna let me live? Are ya? Huh? Huh? Alright. Just tell us everything. I'll tell you everything. Everything. My boss, Deveorn. He's on the 4th level. He's the head honcho. Are you gonna let me live? Alright. 4th floor. Gotcha.
You want it? You got it.
This way.
I assume these are just boxes of iron, so I can't actually find anything in them.
Don't worry about me.
No, where's the way to go further down then? Unless we were supposed to go a different way from the first level. Kind of weird. I think it would. Oh, it is right here. I really wish they would just label them on the map. They label some locations, but they don't label everything. It's just so hard to like see these like little bits.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party
Yeah, we're
before
right here.
venturing forth.
Oh wait.
But I wish no less than done.
Get over here. Where are you? Oh my goodness. Go ahead and heal him. He should be fine. Might go ahead and split my healing potions, because he always seems to need them, because they always target Minsk here over me. Which is probably a good thing, because if he dies, then we can still play the game.
Callisto, thank you for the resub. Thank you, thank you.
Oh god! Yay! How's it going? We're currently in the mines underneath the Cloakwood, where the main quest is.
We're all doomed.
I would hold person, but we need to wait for them to group up more. I could try casting the Wand of Fear. How does this work? Just around a radius, gotcha. Hey, let's just throw out the fear. And that's only on enemies, right? Yeah. Why not? Why not? What could go wrong? You go ahead and drink a potion. It's gonna be a little intense. Drink. Did you already cast everything before? I can always cast web. If it doesn't work, you know. Then I can't hold person them, but, I mean, it would work. Ooh, wow, we got them. And they ran right back into it. Nice. Alright, so I just need to, like, force my character to go in a corner while everybody else range attacks.
What do you want?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Frost, where are you going?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Butt kicking for goodness!
Alright, you guys attack him. Attack anyone who isn't feared, so. Which was only him, I think. Well, that worked out really well. And the fear was unnecessary, but in case, you know. It moved this one guy in there, so that's good. Sitting ducks.
Onward.
I certainly moved on. I wouldn't say that. We just ran out of places to go, so we had to go here, actually. Just gotta wait for this to be over so I can get out of it. Poor Frost. Oh, I tell them to go one way and they try to go entirely around to get there. Instead of like trying to just shove people out of the way.
Don't worry about me.
See, their path was like, I'm gonna go from here and go woo over here. So they landed right in the way.
I'm gone.
Was that all the loot? Yeah. Okay, let's search for traps.
What do you need? Don't worry about me.
Oh my goodness, there's so many people. Inferno Cannot, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Were you playing more SWTOR? Here, I'll give you a shout out. I think that's it. Maybe. Or the bot could just not work, you know. There you go. Hey! How's it going?
What you want?
You proceeding along the main quest as planned? You don't think you'll continue? The story just wasn't engaging enough to deal with the MMO combat quest design. That's kind of what I was thinking watching. I mean, I would assume that maybe there's some like better quest lines out there, but like they weren't anywhere where you were. It just seemed kind of boring, generic.
Don't worry about me.
To me, from the little bit I watched. Oh, I hear them coming. Yeah, there we go. We are currently progressing on the main story. We are in the mines underneath the Cloakwood. So much running around, talking to a person, they have a problem, you click on a few things and you come back. And then binary good evil. Yeah, that's basically what I saw. It's just like, save my daughter, please, you must save her. And then, okay, I walked into a room, there's some dialogue. Pick the, you know, the good option or the eviler option. You win! And then you go back and he's like, thank goodness, I'm glad that you saved my daughter. Like, literally the man only said words in the arrangement of, daughter, save, please?
As well as I can.
Just like, this isn't very compelling.
You want it?
The guy was like the worst example, but... Or, you know, the best example of the worst. Oh, look, they got a forge here for the iron.
This way.
Yeah, still very accurate, though. The main quest seemed better, but it seems like one of those games where you'll find someone who's a fan, and, you know, people, obviously, MMOs are also a certain design style where people, you know, some people just like having busy work, which is totally fine. Just having things to do with friends. But it seems like one of those games where if it got better, someone's like, oh, just stick with it when you get to level 600. I swear, there's a good quest in there. Yeah, I'm sure there are people who enjoy it. People who enjoy that. People who enjoy, you know, Lord of the Rings Online, which may or may not be like that. Obviously, World of Warcraft's the big one, where a lot of people go, the writing's like palatable, but not the best, you know. I think I heard that Elder Scrolls Online has like a good quests or something, but I'd have to double check. Because it seems to me that MMO players, when I look at like the Reddits and things, there are people who are like, oh yeah, it's just the MMO people who think it has a good story. And then there's other people who are like, yeah, it's not that great, but the fans just love it, you know? You did give BioWare props for having a more engaging storyline. It wasn't enough to push it past the goalpost. Yeah, another thing that kind of sucks is that that's not, like, it's BioWare, but it's not BioWare. When we think of BioWare, you know? It's, what, 2010 BioWare or something like that? 2012? Yeah, I would say probably 2010, like, for development time. What else were they making around that time? Because it would just depend. And you also have to factor in it's probably a certain team that was making all that stuff. Sequels to some games. Was that the Dragon Age 2 BioWare? I mean, I don't want to say Dragon Age 2 BioWare. Dragon Age 2 has specific problems. Oh, Inquisition? Okay. Inquisition I thought was like 2015. But it could have been in development for like 5 years or so, if that makes sense. Dragon Age 2 is one of those weird ones where I haven't played it, but I've heard the rumors of, you know, people who like don't like it in comparison specifically to the first one, you know. Because that game was developed over the course of like, I think 15 months or something ridiculously short.
What do you need? I've got this.
Is that EA smelling the money and like, how about we pump out a sequel? That'll be good.
I always am.
You want it? You got it.
You got a year and a half. Make it happen. Ooh.
I've got this.
Because I've seen so many posts of the writers are like, man, we had to cut so much stuff to make it work. And it's just like, sad face.
I'm gone.
I do want to play it for myself, because I've heard it's one of those situations where people who play it now are like, yeah, it's not as bad as people said. Like, it's obviously has shortcomings, but if you look at it with, you know, you look at it with the knowledge of the development cycle, and you're like, yeah, they did the best of what they could, you know? It's one of those things. Dragon Age Inquisition, I heard, was that game that alienated a lot of fans because they just did not like it. I've heard
You want it?
I've heard
You got
mixed things. It looks like the writing, at least in some bits I've seen, is good, but there's just a lot of just filler. A lot of filler junk in there. And then I think people said the combat was like, eh. Like a single player MMO. Yeah. But the little bits I saw, like I was trying not to watch too much. But I saw one person like reading notes on the ground and it's like, yeah, this seems up my alley, you know, like that's a funny like little note that they read and stuff. The combat seemed like eh, which I mean, I'm not super crazy about the combat anyway. As long as it isn't just like annoying, then I'll do it. I'm there for the writing. Like with this one, like the combat's fine. I don't mind it, but you know, I'm not here for the combat.
You got it.
Hence why I'm not gonna do some of the other
You
bits
got
that are
it.
only combat.
Less talk, more fight. Cool one, son.
I swear, Kevon, every time he like squeals, I think he got hit by something, but he actually didn't.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
Because he just goes, ah! This is battle cry, and I'm like, dude, calm down. I thought you just got like mortally wounded or something.
As you wish.
This way.
Are you here to pay homage to our dread lord? No! Now die!
Tell me.
Onward to futility.
You want
He
it?
died.
You got it.
Dang, they have a temple to him and everything? With like fancy artwork of like presumably like demons or something? And like a demon skull?
Give it to me straight.
Dang, this dude's living it up. So, have you come to look at my handiwork? Rather impressive, ain't it? The guy to the left of me screamed quite a while before he finally expired. That's quite the handiwork. Alright, bye. You disgusting animal. Unlike the pathetic slave that you tortured, we can fight back. That sounds like something I would say. I'm a paladin. Take your best shot. I don't even know where you are. You're like across the room or something.
You want it? You got it.
Oh, hi. Yeah, take that. Yeah. Poke him. Poke him till he dies.
What do you need?
Wow. Oh, that's right. I have Thunderbolt scrolls. A vampiric touch. Ooh. When this is cast, the target loses 1d6 hit points for every 2 caster levels. So right now that would be 4d6. To a maximum drain of 66 for a 12th level caster. Wait, no. It'd be 3d6. These hit points are added to the caster's current HP. Yeah. Same stuff we know before. If they overfill, they'll have it as temporary HP. Cannot be cast multiple times to radically increase the caster's maximum HP. Makes sense? Alright. That seems like something that, I don't know, Zahn could probably use if his inventory wasn't full. He's typically the closest. Do you have identify spells right now? No. Alright, I'll just zippity flop with those around. Sure, why not? Probably never use it. That's okay. So many spells. I'm just trying to keep some of them out so I remember to use them.
Tell me.
But I still don't, so. A lot of these battles are so easy.
Don't worry about me.
I don't really need to do it.
I'm gone.
As well as this.
Give it to me straight.
Oh my god, there's a lot
What
of
do you
them.
need? Don't worry about me. Tell me. I've got this.
Alright, this seems like the perfect opportunity to try not to screw up. Alright. Let's try to cast at an angle. Go! Wait, does that work? Oh, it has to be on target? Ooh, okay. Go! Oh, it didn't work because he died too fast.
No less.
Hold on. No, we only have 3. She didn't actually cast it though. It wastes it if they die? Come on, man. That's stupid. Let's go in there. Cast it. There. That's some dumb
Don't worry
stuff.
about me.
Here we go. That's what I wanted to do. Well, it's fine. We probably wouldn't have used the scrolls anyway. Gosh, that sucks. She didn't even like actually start casting the spell yet, but it still used it up because her target was dead. Dumb.
I've got this.
Big dumb.
I am gone.
I could understand if she was in the middle of casting it, but like you think she could still cast it like at the ground or, you know, at the spot that she was looking at before, you know. And then it would still bounce around the room.
This way.
I don't think any of these would be trapped. That'd be kind of weird. Ooh, she failed on this one. She supposedly failed on it, but it's... yeah, it's weird. Alright.
Whatever they need.
I need you. Knock.
I am gone.
Oh. Gosh, I'm getting so full on arrows and things. We were at a deficit before, but now we have plenty. Do you need arrows? You do need arrows. Here you go. Let's go for you. Okay. Ooh, a spear, which nobody can use. Been finding quite a few of those actually lately. Gonna head out and enjoy the rest of my night. Aw, thank you. Hope you enjoy your rest of your night. That was a botched sentence. You know what I mean. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
I'm bad at talking to people. Don't mind me. Thinking of like 7 things at once.
Go, go!
I've done had enough of this.
Fine talking to people. Psh. Don't you lie to me.
I've got this.
I got a lot of experience after that.
Don't worry about me.
I have a feeling they all died. Oh my gosh, look at all those charred bodies in the corner. Good job.
Camaraderie, adventure, and
Steel on steel.
The stuff of legend. Right,
I've
Boo?
done had enough of this.
Potion of magic protection, always useful. Throw it on somebody for now.
Something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
More emeralds and things for the bag. She still can't analyze these. Random mysterious protection scrolls that could also just be cursed. I mean, you never know.
Give it to me. You want it?
We haven't seen
You've
any
got it.
traps in this area, but you never
This
know.
way.
Never know. This looks like living quarters. Oh, she actually failed to open that. I think if they fail, then they just can't open it. So I'll need to have Dynahair know some more knock spells, because we're going to be struggling here. Actually, you know what? She can actually just memorize 3 of them, because we actually have a web scroll or 2, so.
I'm gone.
We can just rest while we're in here, I think. Should be fine.
I should have joined the army.
Come here.
I should have joined
You
the
want it?
army.
You got it.
What are you doing in my room? You're not supposed to be here. Well.
What do you need? You want it? You got it.
I care not. I've done.
These are
had
likely
enough
not
of
trapped.
this.
They're living quarters. I mean, something in here could be trapped, but never know. Dispel magic. Ooh, that's a good scroll. Wait, what? Oh, they're too far away. That's what it is.
I've done had enough of this.
Much weaker lock on that one. Nice. Gonna grab some grub? Hey, no problem. I'm probably gonna do the same thing soon. This place has 4 floors and we're on like floor 2 or 3. Yeah, we're probably just gonna have to call it somewhere in here because I do need to eat. Removes magical effects on anyone in the area, which is the same spell that she has, right? We already read that. Nope, that's a different spell actually. That's very weird. I thought we already had this. I thought one of you guys already has this spell. I have remove magic. Oh, it's basically the same thing. Oh. I think it maybe has almost the same description. Level 3, 40-foot instant. I think it's the same thing, but one's like remove magic and one's just spell. I don't know, something. 15-foot radius, is the radii the same? Yeah. I don't know. I found another thing. Like, I have like potions that do the same thing, but they're different icons, so they can't stat. That one's abjuration. Was the other one abjuration as well? Yeah. What's the difference? They're the same thing. Well, anyway. I guess if I want 2 different ones for flair, like, why not? No, that's not one thing. Fire giant strength, sure. Mirrored eyes, good for dodging. Strength, I don't know, one of you. I think that's useless for us because it sets it to 18. But we already have a strength of 18, right? Okay. Pretty sure you already have a strength of 18, so that's actually useless for us. Because strength isn't going to affect, unless, yeah, even he has a strength of 18. So it literally doesn't matter. We can sell those.
I'm gone.
Let's finish looking at this floor.
I should have joined the army.
I've got this.
I should have joined the army.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
I've done had enough of this.
We're pretty ruthless, I'll be honest. Yeah, okay, spells. Some good arrows. Lots of gems, as usual. Sleep, we'll throw that on you. Shock and grasp, kind of useless. We'll put that in the thingy. Arrow, acid arrow. I think he already has one. That's an arrow of biting, I think, or something. Something like that. Some of these in the scroll case here. Oh, actually, wait. Oop, there we go.
This way.
What else is on this floor? We got some more stuff going on.
You want it? You got it.
I just need to remember to actually, you know, we could rest right now in this room if it'll let us. That way we can open up this chest.
Life is so hollow.
All these spells are good. Alright, we're probably good. Let's rest. Ah, bandits! Oh no!
Our quest is vain.
Let's actually cast this sleep. Actually, you know what? No, you need to move first.
As
You need to
well as
move?
I can.
You point, I punch.
You're a queer fellow. My blade will cut you down to size.
Go ahead and cast sleep. That worked pretty well. Okay, you guys focus on
My
this one.
blade will cut you down to size.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Alright, now let's actually rest. Alright, sweet.
Don't worry about me.
Go ahead and open up this.
This way.
Probably not really worth it necessarily, but I mean, you know, 100 gold, why not?
You want it? You got it.
Onward.
Of course, now there might be some more random enemies that have respawned, but that's okay. Dinah here, if you would do the honors. At some point, hello? Are you like stuck on the wall, please? Never mind then.
Go, go, go! I've got this.
Where are you going? Get over
As
here.
well as I can.
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rusk!
You want it? You got it.
Let's get them to move in a line. Maybe that'll help. No, come back. They keep bumping into each other and turning around. It's not faster to go that way. Stop.
I've done had enough of this.
There's nobody in here. Oh, that's cute. All the training dummies have actual armor on. What happened? Oh gosh.
I've done
Well, that
had
one had
enough of
magical
this.
armor. That was weird.
I'm gone.
Magical leather. That's weird. Somebody equipped the dummy with the wrong type of armor. Is this actually a shield? Oh yeah, that's cute. Any magical swords lying around? That'd be nice. No. Okay. Let's hand these off to somebody who can probably carry
for
them.
goodness.
I've got this.
Those should be pretty valuable. Oh, wait.
I've done had enough of this.
You want it? You got it.
There could be traps down this hallway,
I've
but
done
I don't
had enough
know.
of this.
A little suspiciously empty. But I feel like we're
Don't worry
maybe
about
done with
me.
the traps.
I've done had enough of this.
Yeah, these are just like passageways for workers.
I've got this.
Good job.
This way.
Natasha.
Good
Uh-oh.
on you if you save the day. What you want? I've
So
done
you can
had
actually
enough
like
of this.
identify her or something. Oh god.
I've done had enough of this.
Let's try to hold person her. See if we can hit. Where there it is. Oh, there's another person over here. Kevon, you want to handle him? That didn't work. Great. Go ahead and just launch some magic missiles at her. Why not?
As well as I can. Go, go, go!
Uh-oh, that's really not good. You guys need to move. Uh-oh. Who's all in there? You guys just need to move that way. Just move that way.
I've done had enough of this.
No! You will be avenged!
Oh no, she died! I needed her. Dang it.
Go for the...
Ugh. Dang
Don't
lightning
worry about
bolts,
me.
man.
I need aid soon.
Are you
Lest
bleeding?
My hamster become an orphan.
Ugh. Gosh, that sucks. I'll have to do the rest of the dungeon without her, which sucks.
Let's talk more fight.
Tell me.
I don't think I have anything to cure bleeding as well.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, perhaps we'll survive
can't, I'm
longer than I
gone.
had originally thought.
Man, now I gotta have somebody carry all of Dynahair's stuff. Oh no. Well. Okay, let's go ahead and maybe just use up some of these potions, maybe? I mean, they're not
Ball
that great
plate
anyway.
and packing steel.
It's not like she was really using them anyway. I mean, look how fast she died. I didn't even notice that she was still in the fray. Because I thought she was in the back. Alright, so who still has, like, open inventory? Probably Kevon. Okay. That's actually valuable. Alright. You can probably carry most, if not all, her stuff. I think these are all useless at this point. We already have that information. Alright. Anyone else have any magical garbage? I think that all the rest is on the ground. Okay. So Frost can pick up anything that like weighs a good amount. Okay. You can carry one more thing, so you can carry that.
We're all doomed.
All the rest of the scrolls can go back in the case where they were. I might keep the magic missiles out and the web, because that'll probably just be a good idea. Unless I just don't have the space for them. Oh, no, you can't actually use magic missile. You can't use that either. Well, that sucks. Okay. We'll have to use those sphere scrolls more. One of you can carry that. Staff.
Life is so hollow.
Kevon. You should be able to carry most of that stuff. Okay, let's pick up some of these scrolls. Oh, a slow scroll. That's a level 3 too, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay. Well, we'll just have to look at that later. I don't have time for it. Okay. Not enough space. I almost wish I could just grab her corpse that just has everything on it.
You've got it.
This way.
That'd make things so much easier.
Don't worry about me.
We also need to find like a mute spell at some point. That would be very useful. Because that would make it to where none of the mages can cast anything. But I think that's a druid only spell, so... It does seem to be the end of this floor. I'm not sure where it continues. Over there, maybe? Ah, yeah. Wait, no, that's where it came from, isn't it? Yeah, that's where it came from. Oh, down here. That's where I want to go.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Some random guys that spawned in again. Alright, so we want to go down here. That's where the stairs to go down are. There shouldn't be any traps. I think at this point they expected most people to be stopped by the sheer amount of guards. Shame that Dynahair's dead, though. She just got zapped by that lightning bolt twice in a row, I think, and just...
My blade will cut you down to size.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rusk!
Alright. Just to be safe, we probably should rest. No, there's more.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Don't worry about me.
But we also may just be fine. How many spells we got? We got plenty of spells. We're only missing like one hold person, and we have plenty of scrolls, so I think we'll probably be fine. The only thing... There's another character around here too, I'm hearing him. The only thing we're really missing is our paladin's healing spells, but that's okay. Alrighty, so with that... Oh no. Dynahair is dead again. This is actually the second time in quite a while where Zahn hasn't died, but Dynahair has. It's always one of them. The luck has shifted, apparently.